But hers is a little more manageable. I was a little bit of a party. Welcome to the Sage Goddess Live Gem and Mineral Show.
Welcome, everyone.
To our Wheel of Fortune edition.
Yes, I'm so excited that you, thought to do this. She's like, it's 10/10. We're having a Wheel of Fortune sale.
It was not all, I can't take all the credit. But truly, when you think about, if you haven't stopped and thought about the fact that today is 10/10, it is a big manifestation day, and I was talking to Sam about it before we started, so I'll let her share her thoughts. But I just want to kick it off and say you are in the right place.
Yes.
If you are looking for the live Gem and Mineral Show. And if you shopped at sagegoddess.com last week, then your name has been entered into a very magical list, from which I will intuitively tonight choose the winners for the prizes, which is super fun. We also have I believe 2 giveaways, even if you didn't shop, in the sale tonight. And we have a really beautiful charity item, as we always do, which is really cool. I'm doing an extra charity item, and I'll tell you why when we get there.
Because it's 10/10.
Yeah, and I meant to actually, but I think I'll just tell you the story. I don't think you need to know people's names and stuff, but I will tell you the story because I was really touched by something this week that happened locally, because I think sometimes it's good to do things that are global and also things that are local. Yes. And then our next charity item for our next sale, we're going to be looking to how we can help the situation that's unfolding in the Middle East. So we are doing research right now into who needs help and where we can be best of service that. So that will be the next time. So happy 10/10. Tonight, there are rules we're going to show you really beautiful things. I'm going to talk too much about them. At some point, you will know the price of these things. Some things we have 1 of, some things we have 50 of. That's usually the most. And then if we have 50 of them and you're in the first 50 to stay sold, you're going to win the item. And then everything ships for free in the U.S. It's $5 per item outside the U.S., which is really cool because some of the things weigh, as I say very scientifically, a bajillion pounds. Or just a lot, and we're really thrilled that you're here. If anybody's new, let us know that you're new, and if you have questions, you should feel free to ask along the way.
Yes.
We will do our best to help you. There's a really awesome team of folks behind the scenes, and we're super thankful for all of you today, and especially since 2 of our regular team members are on vacation, so we've got some different team members jumping in to help. So we love you, Team SG. Thank you for all your help.
Love you guys.
And kudos also to as I always say, DJ Robin and DJ Jared, who are spinning the wheels of wisdom and video behind the scenes. Okay. So welcome in and let us know. And if you're new, like Devi is, congratulations for being here. I mean, I just think it's really cool. What a great night to be here, because, I mean, there's so much fun happening in prizes. And so you chose a great night to be a new person in our community. We're welcoming you tonight with open arms. So welcome, welcome. Okay. So Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Athena and I were just talking about it. Anything can happen. 10/10, which I love. We're spinning the wheel of possibility. Yes,
It's a virtual wheel.
Virtual wheel, a portal to anything. I think I see the tarot card Wheel of Fortune as ruled by the planet Jupiter, the sign Sagittarius, and those all correspond to just abundance and prosperity and just enormousness, blessings.
You're exactly right. Jupiter makes everything bigger. It's kind of like the quartz of the planets, if you will. And as a Sag moon, I love working with Jupiter energy, and I'm Wheel of Fortune is one of my favorite cards. It can go either way, but that's life.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So when you pull that card, it means all the doors are open. So today the doors are open, and we've got a lot of really exciting things to show you. So thank you for being here, and let the fun and the games begin.
Spin the wheel.
That actually is my favorite slot machine. I'm not a big slot machine person. I prefer card games, but when I'm in Vegas, I still get excited when I hear it. You know what I mean?
It's so fun.
I don't know. The little kid in me goes, "Oh my god! What if you win?" And then of course, you usually don't. Anyway, cheers. And yeah, if your birthday is this month, happy birthday to you. We love all of our Libras in our community. Well, thank you. Okay, so
cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
Gosh, we've got fun stuff to talk about tonight, you guys. I don't know. I think there's extra sheets because mine have a little bit more of notations. So we're gonna kick right off with a giveaway, as we usually do, actually. And I love this giveaway because the month of October for me is really about shadow. It's about ancestors. It's about mystery. It's about, and then we'll transition to Scorpio, as you know, toward the end of the month. So Scorpio for me is scorpion medicine, but it's also snake medicine. So our first item of the evening tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to give this to you because I'm not usually so quick on the... Is a really beautiful pendant that I think will connect you to the energy of the season. Hold on. We just have to get you in the right place so you're not looking at my eyeglasses and our you got it? You got it? It's coming.
It's coming, guys. Here we
There
are.
Okay, okay. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay. So this is one of my favorite forms of the snake. And I don't believe this is our design. I think we brought this back from Tucson. Yes, it is. But I do love what it says on the back.
Ooh.
Well, so we purchased this in Tucson. We didn't design this one. This is and I love that the fingerprints look like spider webs, kind of, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow. But it was cool to see that.
It is.
So yeah. So what do snakes do? I mean, do you guys like snakes? I have to say, I'm kind of a snake fan. I don't want to sit and have them like all around me. You know what I mean? But like, I'm not afraid of them. I think they're really magical, mysterious creatures, and what they represent is the ability to shed your skin and transform and become I always say a higher, lighter version of yourself. You know what I mean? Something that is newer. What's fascinating to me about the shedding process of snakes, and most of you probably know this, but some people don't, is that there is a point in the shedding process where they cannot see. They're blind.
Oh, wow.
Because the skin is over their eyes. And so there's always this, for me, everything for me is like a story and a metaphor. But there's this beauty in that for me, that there's a moment in your transformation process where you can't see.
Absolutely.
And so the power of that is trusting the process, that you're going to shed your shit and you're going to get better for it. So if you feel called to it, it is sterling silver, and we just think it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. It's interesting because I didn't connect to snake energy probably until like I turned 30.
Really?
And I think that's just so necessary.
Yeah.
You just...
Well, Saturn returns.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to bring up. So kind of fun, interesting, and now I love them. I like wear snake rings. I never would have worn that like 3 years ago, But now I'm obsessed with them.
I have a friend who felt the same way and was all of a sudden like, I've got to have a snake tattoo. And
yeah.
Okay, let me see where I'm being called.
Yes.
I have to ask Robin again to help me with the air because I am like,
Robin.
It is so hot here in LA right now. I know, I'm like suffocating. I had the air down actually, or we had the air down this morning super low, and then all of a sudden like the middle of the day it just like skyrocketed again. So we're gonna hang on to your hat, Sam, while we freeze for a minute. She likes
please.
it too.
I love it. We sleep with the air conditioning on every day.
Yeah, no,
every night.
I do too. Okay. Right away, Odessa Cleland, what a beautiful name, Odessa.
Beautiful.
She said, yes, please. I am going through a transformation process. So this is for you, and congratulations.
Congrats.
I hope you love it. And wear it in good health
Yes.
and abundant prosperity on this 10-10 day. What a great giveaway to begin with.
No.
Okay, so
Congrats.
cheers. Cheers to Odessa. That's her beautiful name and her beautiful spirit.
Truly.
Okay, now...
Did we mention to go to live chat really quickly?
Oh, yeah, and we also have to do that too.
Yeah.
Live chat.
Make sure to switch over to live chat, not talk chat.
Live chat. Okay, so, yeah, cheers. I love that you guys have Scorpio kids too. My daughter's moon is in Scorpio, and that's a very interesting placement for Pisces.
Absolutely. She's such an old soul, though.
She's such, oh my God.
She's so lovely.
She teaches me a lot in life, so cheers to all of you. Okay, so next up, we are talking about a really interesting stone, and it is one that we have talked about in different forms at SG. You guys have that one ready? So it is... Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you guys want me to do that, or because I can do it.
If you don't mind me reaching a little.
No, I don't. Jerry, is it possible to move this over to Sam's side just so she can monitor and manage the cameras? So This is a stone called Perite, and I have some like interesting fast facts for you about this stone. The number one thing that I find fascinating about this stone, it comes from Africa, and it's an ore of manganese. Doesn't that sound a lot like sugilite? Because sugilite comes from Africa and is an ore of manganese. The difference is the country of origin. So Perite comes from Namibia, where sugilite comes from South Africa. So I've actually had people say, oh my gosh, is that sugilite? What I will tell you is if it was this color and it was sugilite, I don't think I would have even 4 of them to show you. Sugilite doesn't really get mined like that, right? So not anymore. But the stone has very interesting properties that remind me a little bit of sugilite, and I'm going to talk to you about what those are. So similar to sugilite, and this is why I will call it sometimes a sugilite alternative, okay? Because sugilite's very expensive if you're new to the world of gems and minerals. Holy smokes, right? Because it's just so rare. Perperite's rare too, though. I mean, this is not far on the heels of it. It is, and by the way, the sheen on that is natural to the stone. It really shimmers. It's for your central nervous system, much like sugilite is. Okay. So it really is soothing to the central nervous system. It helps with brain function. My favorite phrase about Perperite metaphysically is it helps with psychic anxiety. And I want to explain how that's different from somatic anxiety. Psychic anxiety is anxiety that doesn't belong to you. A lot of the anxiety that we carry in life, and do you ever stop to realize this? Sharon's asking, how do we bid? So I'm going to tell you the price so that you can have your fun, and then I'll tell you more about the stone. Because after I tell you the price, then the gold box peeps, who are my peeps here at SG, will put it, the item and the price. You cut and paste that and say sold, and then you'll enter to win. So I don't have a ton of these. I have 7 of the size small at $89. I have 32 of the medium at $119. I have 10 of the large at $149, and then 4 of the extra large at $199. By the way, the retail value of the extra large, which is 2.5 inches, is between $399 and $599. So our price is really crazy. So you will find these elsewhere for a lot more money. It is the same stone. We just are able to bring it to you at a great value, so it's really exciting. So when you're ready, you can comment. But back to what I was saying. A lot of the anxiety that you feel doesn't belong to you. It is what you're picking up in your auric field. And our auric field is 2 feet wide, and it's got tentacles, right? So it's just constantly like taking in information, and you're not even aware of most of that. So at the end of the day, it's really important to send people's energy back to them, even people you weren't consciously interacting with, because it's still in your field, right? And the process by which that happens is complex. It's called courting, and it's a conversation for another day. But I will say this is a really helpful stone. This Izurine is another one for me that kind of helps me like keep the field clear, but it reduces the amount of psychic overload or overwhelm, which a lot of us feel. How many of you consider yourself empaths or psychics or whatever word you want to use? It's a gift and it's a challenge at the same time, because it's like, Joe Bob over there at Burger King, right? And you can get entangled when you're, going through the drive-through, and then now all of a sudden you're like, what is this?
Why do I feel like this?
Yeah. So crystals really are powerful in the sense that if you want to read more about this, my book has a whole section on it. Which is a new book, and we're excited about it. But there's a whole section on how crystals do this. They modulate your frequency through something called the dominant oscillatory rate. And so there actually is science behind what crystals do. But this one does what we were just talking about. So anyway, a fun trivia question one day might be, what is a purple stone that is an ore of manganese but does not come from South Africa? And you would say, Perperite. And we would say cheers, and you would win a prize. Future trivia.
Yes.
Congratulations if you're getting one.
Which I'm like really stoked to do more of those. That was so much fun.
I like it. I really do. I think it's really cool. Okay. Congratulations. So yeah, you will, you want to see them in our hands? We can do that too. We can do that. That I think is the largest size.
Let me switch over.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yeah.
This is the largest. I'm going order
They look
here.
like a solar system.
They really do.
Aren't they beautiful? Purple, darlings.
Yes.
And I will tell you, your fingers will be purple after you touch it.
Oh,
It's not dangerous. And in fact, at a gem show, someone sitting here with you today rubbed it and used it as eyeshadow.
Was not me.
I don't recommend it. I mean, you shouldn't put shit in your eyes.
No,
right?
But come on.
I guess someone when I was 5 didn't teach me that. So, hey, don't put shit in your eyes.
The flash here is so cool.
So congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Okay. That is Perite.
Can someone give me a little, like,
Yep.
wipey?
See, she needs a wipe.
Yeah, I can reach. Thank you, Athena. Thank you, guys.
We should have wipes.
I know. Thank you.
You never know what might happen during a live gem and mineral show that you might need wipes.
If any of your things come with purple on them, it's just me, my hands.
It should be a contest. How purple are your hands?
Yeah,
afterward,
right?
Yeah. It's fairy dust. Okay.
This one's
now, we only have one of these.
Hello.
It's amazing. The price is insane. This is a rutilated Smoky quartz skull. I'm just going to tell you, it's $399.
Wow.
It's kind of a smoky citrine. It's very honey. I think the price is nuts. There's rainbows in it. This should just be like a sold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to talk about it. I really do. I could spend 2 hours talking about this piece alone. Those golden bars you see in there are rutile, which is a separate mineral that is sometimes found as an inclusion in your quartz.
Yes.
And it represents transformation. You almost never see it in those huge bars, completely clear. I mean, I don't even see inclusions in this at all. This should be $1,000.
Yeah, the quality of this quartz is insane.
It's 3.5 inches. Just go and get it, and you're welcome.
There's a rainbow in his nose, you guys. Come on. Oh, trying to get it.
I'm not going to do it. But you know. If you know, you know.
You can see his brain, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
Looks
He's got
cool.
a lot going on in there.
Yeah. Beautiful.
He's thinking, So congrats. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I just didn't.
I could do this all day, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. Somebody has to tell us to stop.
Really,
it's just
though.
like I can go into a trance just going,
That's what happens.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Thank you.
Sometimes there's things, and I will tell you when there's things like that, like where you should just go by. Yeah. Sneezing rainbows.
Sneezing rainbows. And now.
And then, like, one of my favorite things in the entire
This is I've never seen
show.
anything like this.
So we made this ring. It was fun going through a design process for this. And it's actually meant to be worn on your index finger.
Oh,
You happen to have an index finger free.
I do.
So, because that's your queen finger. And this is Lapis lazuli, which is the stone of queens. And all the way around it, at the 4 directions, are sapphires for wisdom. So this is, I'm a queen and I know it.
Yes.
In sterling silver, and it's totally adjustable. And by the way, the quality of the lapis is just...
Look at that.
You know, what you're looking for is intensity of the blue. You want to see rivers of pyrite. And then those are really beautiful quality sapphires at the 4 corners. They're so light, they almost look like tanzanite. You know, sometimes not good sapphire will be a really dark, dark, dark blue. So when you see that really luscious... And then the setting is cool. For me, the feeling I always had when we were designing this ring and thinking about this ring was Giza and the pyramids and just like the magic of Egypt, right? And the symbolism and the power and the, I long for those days,
Absolutely.
So we have just 2 dozen of these rings. They're $139 each. $139. I wouldn't know what to tell you it would cost because we designed it, but it's solid sterling. Like it's really beautiful quality. And it's like your little pyramid of...
I'm obsessed with this.
It's really... People are going to stop you and go...
Yeah.
Can we talk about your ring for a second?
It's a power piece.
Oh, yeah.
Queen's power piece.
Some jewelry is more of an amulet.
Mm-hmm.
This is an amulet, yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Agreed.
I want to try it.
Yes, of course. Definitely Egyptian vibes. Yes, Jessica.
Yeah, it's like big time priestess vibes. Oh, and I did want to show you underneath.
Oh, yeah. you want to go to this one?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Try it.
Do you see how it's open, but it's got all of the like the leaf design underneath? I just think it's super beautiful.
When you started talking about this, I feel like if anyone like does like tarot readings or anything,
I agree.
It would be such a cool piece to work with, like in sessions like that.
Or if like you talk with your hands.
Yeah, which
people are not going to be able to like stop looking at your hands. You have to size it down just a little bit, but it shows you can, you know what I mean? Like you can pinch it closed to make it smaller, or you can open it up to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool? Congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Hi.
I'm
So glad you guys are here. I know. It's an occupational hazard.
It is.
Yeah. So good to see you guys tonight.
Well, we can just pass
My Frida bag. My Frida bag.
You get a Frida bag.
You get a Frida bag.
Right.
Come on, Jared.
We have 3 different designs. We do.
Yeah.
I love these bags, and you guys loved these bags. We had them once, and we filled them up with all the goodies. You get all kinds of intuitive gifts with your bag. So it is. Hopefully you know who Frida Kahlo is. I don't want to take too much time with her because I could riff on Frida all day long.
Fun fact: we have a big painting of her downstairs.
We do. Life size. In fact,
size, yes.
Someone might be obsessed with Frida, and we painted the wall orange before we hung that beautiful piece because it's one of my favorite representations of her. But she inspires me. I'm not an artist, but I'm inspired by her life and the authenticity that she lived with, and also how she managed and coped with the challenges that she faced. So Frida Kahlo, darling. And you will intuitively receive a bag, one of these 3 designs, and then you will intuitively receive a whole bunch of gems and maybe a jewelry piece or a carving. We're just going to intuitively choose. We only have 8 bags, and they're $149 each. And we promise we'll delight you with your bag.
I always like to tell people with these ones because this isn't like screen printed on here.
Yeah.
It's like embroidered.
Yeah, it's embroidered.
It's beautiful. And
on the inside, they have pockets, which I think is just really cool. So you don't lose your phone and your keys and stuff. I don't know. I just think they're really beautifully done.
Cool.
So
yeah.
I wish I had more. I don't have more.
I know.
But you're gonna get a Frida bag,
which we love.
We love our Frida, and we love bags.
Yes.
So,
put your crowns in. Sorry, inside joke.
I happen to have a crown in my bag today, and I'm not embarrassed about it.
Me neither.
Because I can do that.
I love that you had a second backup one too.
Iconic. There's actually a third. What happens if your crown breaks?
Literally, you had to have options.
What happens if it falls out of your bag? What the fuck are you gonna do?
Really, these are the questions.
You can't just like not have a crown. Anyway,
yeah,
backup crown.
Anyway,
Congratulations. Yeah, I'm so glad you guys like them. Oh, that's cool.
Aww,
Christina did a report on Frida in her art class.
That.
That's super cool. And like the more you learn about her, one of her beloveds, Chavella, I think I'm saying her name correctly. I kind of have a little fascination with their relationship too. It's very interesting. And I think she died like 5 or 6 years ago. So she had lots of interesting stories about their time together. You have 8 crowns. I feel a little shown up.
Wow. Are you a Leo, Karen Kelly?
What's funny is it's like, I mean, mine is a headband, right? And I always laugh because when you guys are like, oh, it's so pretty, where can I get one? I'm like, oh, Amazon Prime. It's not fancy. There's a brand that does these. It's like super fancy, but that's not what I have.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, headbands. It's how you wear it, darling.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Skulls.
Skulls, skulls, skulls. It is shadow season.
Let's go to the box.
Oh, okay.
There's 3 sizes though.
I see.
I was looking for the hexagon because this one had one to show, which I think is really cool.
I wonder if it's in the box. No, is it on here? Okay.
Can we come back to these?
Is that possible?
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
I just have a question about them, and So we'll come back to these. Yeah.
Hold that thought, please.
Hold your skulls.
Yeah, hold your skulls.
Hold your skulls. You don't have to literally hold your skull.
Thank you.
I just have a question about them, and we'll come back.
No problem.
Okay, but we're going to talk about spheres. I do have more skulls for you. Don't you worry about a thing.
Don't flip your skull.
Maybe a Hessite garnet skull in your future today. Okay. We may or may not be having gemstone headbands coming for a special moment.
In time.
After I literally was begging, like, can we please have Sage Goddess headbands made that are real? Anyway, okay. This sphere is a stone that we have a lot to say about. A lot. Is the music okay? It feels a little loud over here. Yeah. Sometimes my playlist gets a little weird.
She likes to rock out.
I do. Well, the songs change and then it gets really like high pitched sometimes.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, I want to just double check on the skulls before we give them to you because they looked like two different stones to me, so I just want to double check before we talk to you about them. So it may be actually that we have to move it to our next sale, but I always like to just double check when I have a question, and I did have a question about those. Okay.
True Venus and Virgo energy.
It's a Venus and Virgo. I have to be precise.
Precise.
Okay.
We appreciate you.
Yeah. This is something to get excited about.
Yes.
These are Charoite spheres. I want to take like a second to talk about these in particular because I learned something new about Charoite in conversation with Robin. And that is, I've always known that Izurine, Tinaksite, and Charoite are the main minerals that you find, right? And the black is Izurine. So sometimes people think it's black tourmaline, which would be cool. Black tourmaline is cool. Izurine, 10 times cooler.
Yes.
Okay, so Izurine, because Izurine doesn't just protect you, it clears the energy around you. Tinaksite is the green mineral, and Tinaksite is for holding energetic boundaries, which is really important. And then the Charoite itself, the purple, is for courage. But there's a fourth mineral which is less talked about, which is called nepheline, which reduces stress and is said to be helpful for post-traumatic stress disorder. I've always called this the warrior stone, and I have two friends who served in Afghanistan and Iraq, and both of them I've gifted Charoite over the years because I call it the warrior stone. It does help with nervous tension, also when you need to have courage or you need to overcome significant battles from your past or even your present, whatever you're going through. And so now the name Charoite comes from where these are sourced, which is the Charo Peninsula in Russia. And what's interesting is it's a northern region that's under ice most of the year, so it's an extremely difficult stone to mine. And then there's different grades of Charoite, kind of like diamonds. So this is like what every Charoite wants to be when it grows up. And then like the not so good is kind of a light purple with minty green, and it really doesn't look like Charoite. It doesn't have as much Izurine. So, talked enough. I only have 20 of them. These are $399.
Gorgeous.
For the quality, it's an incredible price, and they are 3 inches of the most beautiful Charoite. I mean, in my life, I have not seen better quality than this. And I've seen some Charoite. You know what I mean? Been around the Charoite block a little bit.
I've always thought of this stone as like the optimism stone.
Me too.
Yeah, like inner strength, all the things, all the good things.
No, it's optimism. It's but it's also like one of the qualities I admire in people, and I don't have it, is sort of like so it's like my growth area. I appreciate people who are kind of stoic. Like I'm sort of hyper emotional. I feel everything really deeply, and I tend to like over express and over communicate.
Yes.
Which maybe sometimes helps in my work, but it like doesn't always help me. Like I'm learning to become more of that, and so that kind of like maybe like more inner monologue. Absolutely. Like holding your energy, I guess.
Absolutely. It's so funny. We did not talk about this before, but like my husband and I each have a bookshelf. My books, his books are a lot different than mine, as you can imagine. But I pulled like, I think it's called the Practicing Stoic off of his bookshelf last night.
Well, doesn't his profile have the word
Stoic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just wanted to.
We did not talk about this before.
We did not talk about this at all, but those are my growth goals as well, like learning to hold in and you know, be in a more calm place internally, because most of the time my energy is going crazy sometimes.
Well, we're Leos and it's hard. Like
we mean so well.
We mean well, and like if we don't show up and be the party, then people are like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
Like it's just like, "Are you having a bad day?" So anyway, congratulations if you're getting one.
Guys.
I think they're beautiful.
Beautiful pieces.
It will help you hold your space.
Yes.
You've been told you're stoic.
Well, look at you.
I actually have a friend who's like, I'm too stoic. We had this conversation, and I'm like, I think it's actually like a remarkable thing, because it's really hard to hold your space.
It really is. My cap's off to all stoics.
Yeah. Anyway, congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
This is super cool.
They are 3 inches, Sabrina. You need to learn to show your emotions more. Isn't it funny? Gosh, in your hands.
I know.
And if you like purple, I mean, it's just like, come on.
It's so beautiful.
Like, there's purple, and then there's... My hair wants to be this color.
Exactly.
It's like, dear Mom.
I want mine to be that color.
Mine looks a little like that the day it's done, and then by the next day, it's like, we tried. So anyway, congratulations. Yeah. That could be a description of you. Anyway, you know, I think we should all, like, respect different people's ways of managing energy. I'm a huge, like, student of life and psychology, you know, and I just don't think there's a right or wrong way, but I think it's cool that we all have goals, you know, of how we want to be more of this or more of that, and, like, refine ourselves.
Ever evolving.
We are.
Yep.
Okay. Are we going to our first prize?
It looks like it. Or...
Did you do this one?
No, we did not.
So go
This one?
Yeah, go here.
Okay.
Oh.
Got it. That's not what it says on the sheet.
Oh, yeah, you can do your first prize.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Do-do-do.
I exited the building for a second.
I don't know. I mean, I'm happy to talk about Citrine all day long.
I know.
So I have no...
I have 2 different orders going on.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Take one out of the conversation.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was going to say, I am happy to do that too.
But let's do a little raffle.
Okay, let's do it.
Yay.
I'm going to give a prize.
Oh, you have
Elizabeth
it?
just got here.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your hair is almost that color. It is. Yeah, Lauren, it is. And because I think you bleach yours a little bit too, don't you? I stopped bleaching mine, so mine doesn't get as vibrant, but your hair is delightful. It's beautiful.
We have
Okay.
our...
So, the way this is working is, if you shopped last week, your name got put on this magic list. And I am going to intuitively choose the winner of this first prize, which is our moss agate skull.
Yay.
And so we'll show you. It's beautiful. It is 5 inches of moss agate. It is worth...
Thank you.
It is worth a lot of bucks.
We promised more skulls. Here's one.
I know. This one, it is so beautiful. My favorite part of the skull is actually his top hat. And so the winner... And this is the stone, by the way, of good fortune, good luck, and new beginnings.
Yes.
So it's very Wheel of Fortune. Isn't that beautiful? There's a lot of jasper in this piece, too, which I love. You see some yellow jasper. Because remember that, you know, moss agate grows with chalcedony and jasper and quartz. So you kind of get all the benefits of the healing there, too.
And it's just like one of the best stones ever.
So... Yeah, we love this one around here. The winner is, I'm just going to look at my finger, Chris Gunn. Dr. Gunn. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, Jared.
I love choosing winners for giveaways, and it's fun to do it live with you guys. So Dr. Chris is sometimes here with us. But if she's not here with us this evening, we will make sure that she is notified that she is the winner.
Yes.
Isn't that exciting?
Yes, yes.
Yay! Congrats, congrats, congrats. That'll be a great one. Because as a doctor, she's always in the process of, you know, healing and helping and supporting and all the things.
Jared is throwing things at me.
Settle down, Jared. I've never had to say that.
I know, right?
Jared holds his energy.
Stoic. He's the most stoic of us all. It's really true, though.
He does. He keeps his shit together.
Today's the one.
Oh my god.
goodness.
Oh, she's here. Yay!
Yay,
Love you, Dr. Gunn.
congrats.
I like calling you doctor. Cheers, darling. Moss agate is good for grounding. It is. It's also good for protection. Kind of does all the things. You know, that agate, chalcedony, jasper, quartz situation is like everything that you need in a stone. I don't think there's a single metaphysical property that doesn't kind of get covered under that umbrella of those stones. So we're happy for you.
It's funny, just
It's
a
fancy.
quick little side note, when we were choosing which stones to shoot for Crystalpedia, I had such a hard time picking an actual piece of the moss agate because we have so many beautiful ones.
That's
you know
really
what I
funny.
mean? It was difficult.
It's the team of Lexi and Sam who photographed Crystalpedia, and they did a beautiful job. So when you're enjoying that book, the visual aspect of it, I always call it a feast for the eyes.
It is.
You're going to be in love. Okay, so
Next step.
if you're a Libra, I have your ring.
Hello.
Because you guys are about divine balance. I love this ring so much. I really, really do. It is the lightest little rose quartz there at the bottom. It is in sterling silver and adjustable. So, any Libras in the house, sun, moon, rising, here I am with my rising. I always say I play a Libra on TV.
I love that.
So I am not balanced, and I am not always as graceful as I seem. But Libras are. So if you have sun in Libra or moon in Libra, then you have those inherent qualities of because it's Venusian, right?
It's Venusian ruled, yes.
So we have that, it's grace and beauty and temperance.
And you are all those things, Athena, please.
Right, rising only, honey. Then underneath that, it's big cat and party town. But it's fun to be able to bring you these are called glyphs, right?
Yes.
So these are the signs of the Zodiac. This is the Libra sign. And rose quartz, we just thought was the perfect complement when we were creating these rings because it's
Venus stone.
love, Venus, all the things. So, I only have 10. They're $49. It is sterling silver and adjustable, and it just allows you to
Great.
Again, it's what a conversation piece. If somebody goes, "Hey, are you a Libra?" at Starbucks, you'll be like, "Well, you know your stuff."
What gave it away?
That's a weird why Starbucks?
I love it,
but
though.
I just I don't go in person to a lot of places anymore in these post-COVID days, so it would have to be Trader Joe's or for
same.
things, you know what I mean? Trader Joe's or Starbucks is pretty much my where you would actually see me holding something in my hand.
Also,
So
we're in
congratulations.
Libra season, so this
Yeah.
would be a great gift if you know any Libras.
That's
Then you're
beautiful,
like,
yeah. Yeah, I mean we're actually trying to bring you the glyph rings during the season, which I think is really
That's
cool
so
to time
cool.
it up.
Mhm.
So, yeah, and it is you literally, for some people's birthdays, it will still arrive in time.
Exactly.
So congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Yay.
My fun little Libras.
Hey, Christine. She said she was out having low back surgery on her birthday, 10/3. So happy belated birthday to you, sweetheart. I hope you're recovering well.
Me too.
Low back surgery is no joke. I have odd familiarity having family members who've gone through it. So wishing you a very swift and easy recovery. And seeing you today. Oh my goodness. And Janet was too. Y'all need to just be well and sail through the holiday season feeling good. So wishing you a lot of love and healing, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to our box next.
It sounds so mysterious. Or naughty.
Android.
Oh no! I
but-
do that a lot. I apologize.
But we're not.
Unknowingly.
I will say, I'm going to give myself kudos. I think I have learned to really behave myself better than I used to.
It's that stoic energy.
I don't know that it's as fun. Because honestly, we used to take a downtown James Brown in this show, and then we would get all sorts of sidetracked and distracted. And then it was people were like, is this still a gem show, or what's happening? So anyway, it's a lot more on the tracks than it used to be, and I'm just proud of that. It may have been more fun in the old days.
I think so. Apologies.
No, but this is one of my favorite things, and I'm going to tell you why, okay?
Why?
Why? I'm glad you asked. I love Rhodonite, and usually Rhodonite comes from Brazil, and no knocking it, because Brazilian Rhodonite is gorgeous. This Rhodonite came to us from Madagascar, and it is it's like a cherry. It literally is the most vibrant pink red. Now, rhodos in Greek means pink, right? So, you have rhododendrons and the Greek word shows up in our English language in the form of stone names and flower names. But what's really special about Rhodonite, and if you wouldn't mind, I'd like to hold it in my hand just to show them. First of all, the little girl in me just loves this. It looks like like a fairy princess kind of.
It does.
There's like I don't know, like this would be on the top of like a fairy wand or something, and so the shape of it just feels like a heart diamond.
It is a heart diamond.
And then when I first saw this, I'm like, I can't put it down. But here's what's really cool about Rhodonite. So it's the prettiest quality I've ever seen in my life. The black in Rhodonite is manganese, so it is a literal, not just a heart healer energetically, but a physical cardiac healer too. It's one of the only stones, like people say, like, what's really good for my physical heart? I always say Rhodonite, because of the manganese content, which is also what accounts for the color. So these are $99. They're hand cut.
They're beautiful.
We have 20 of them. And I just think it's the prettiest Rhodonite heart I've ever seen.
It really is.
It's your fairy princess Rhodonite heart.
I'm kind of obsessed with this, you guys.
That's really pretty. What a great gift to give someone too. You know what I mean? Because the story behind it is so cool. Rhodonite also teaches you a few things about love. That love ebbs and flows, it waxes and wanes. So not to get too stuck in any of the phases, right? It's like, you know, because we mature, we grow, we learn, relationships evolve. But it also teaches you that, like, love requires grief in its own weird way, and grief requires love. There's a symbiotic relationship between heartbreak and love.
Yeah.
Right? And so it's like, how do we learn those lessons? Well,
yeah, those are the questions.
Yeah. And it's kind of the work of a lifetime.
It really is. I'm constantly learning that, you know, just still.
Yeah, I don't think we ever, I mean, when we're done, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, congratulations. There's something really beautiful about these, and I'm really glad that you love them as much as I do.
Oh, this is really special.
Yeah. And if you know someone who's going through, you know, either physical heart stuff or energetic heart stuff, like I said, for the holidays, and I know it sounds weird to talk about the holidays, but, and I don't want to say it either. You got like 8 weeks. I don't make the rules.
I know.
You know what I mean? About like time. Believe me, if someone makes time rules, it is absolutely not yours truly. That would not be a job that anyone would give me. You got 8 weeks.
Yeah.
That's a lip gloss mic drop moment.
Power gloss.
Pow. So anyway, congrats.
Congrats.
I'm really happy for you.
guys.
Like, beyond happy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. What other stones help the physical heart? I like Rhodocrosite, just me personally. For physical heart, I also like chlorite. When I have a friend whose husband had a heart attack, and I went to the hospital, and she said, I know this sounds funny, but could you bring stones? They weren't like metaphysical people, you know what I mean? And I had to put together a small grid really quickly, and I remember grabbing a chlorite angel, piece of rhodonite, piece of rhodocrosite, and I'm trying to think, I think there was 1 or 2 others that I grabbed. I think I did sodalite because there's a lot of anxiety, and lepidolite, you know what I mean? It was just, you know, like, it's interesting what you choose when it's like, boom, what do I got to put together? Mm-hmm. I'll never forget that.
That's really interesting.
So you want to see the Lapis pyramid ring?
Ah. Here.
No one will show it better.
There you go.
I totally adjusted it. Sorry.
It's okay. No, it's all right. You're thinking.
So yeah, I know. I'm not going to say the 8-week thing again. I know it's traumatic.
It's a real thing. Yeah.
Aww.
I don't like talking about it either, but it's been very much on my radar this year.
You know what happens after Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
You blink, it's Thanksgiving. You blink, it's Christmas. You blink, and it's like, Happy New Year. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like, what? Isn't it July?
I know.
I don't do well. Anyway.
Like, we just got the pumpkin stuff at Trader Joe's. What do you mean?
Stop. Stop. Okay.
I hope you guys got to see the ring again.
Yeah. Yeah, Candace says she's had the same experience. Yeah. I agree with you. I think sometimes those spur-of-the-moment decisions actually are when you lean into your intuition the most, don't you think? Like,
absolutely.
It's like, oh, yeah, wow, you know? And it also shows you, like, you've internalized your learning.
Yeah.
Because in those moments when you know what to do, it's like, that's cool.
It is really cool.
That's really neat when that happens. Okay. Yeah, you're so welcome, you guys. So, next up.
Wow.
This is just so cool, you guys.
Wow.
So this is a new combination of stones for us from Germany called pyrite and I think it's Scheffer. If it's Scheffer, you can correct me. I think it's Scheffer. Schiefer. And it's rare. It is, so obviously the gold is pyrite and the black is Scheffer.
Wow.
There's also a third mineral in here too, but there's so little of it. It's mostly those two stones.
Right.
What's interesting about this? Are you guys familiar with alchemy? And I say that sort of like haha because I taught a whole year of it, but some of you may not have been there. Don't worry, you're never late. It's always whenever you get here is great. There's a stage of alchemy called dissolution. It's kind of like the stage where the butterfly is in the chrysalis, right? This stone is actually created through dissolution. And so it's when it's the decomposition of pyrite. Isn't that cool? So I think having this in a skull is just so cool. It's like such a conscious decision to use this really rare mineral. We only have 3 pieces of this tonight. Wow. Actually, 4 pieces of them. 3 of them are corvid skulls, and then 1 is the skull pendant. This is for like honoring your becoming, right? It's like if you're in that stage of life where you are almost becoming one with the earth in order to reemerge, in a new form. Isn't this cool? It's not healer's gold, which is it's a great question, actually.
It's a great
healer's
question,
gold is magnetite with pyrite. So this is called Scheffer with pyrite, but that would be, honestly, you would still get an A on the test because it just looks like it. It really, really does, with different metaphysical properties. So the pendant is $199. It's sterling silver. And it's just, I think it's incredible. And the carving on the skull, you guys, especially for the size it is, is magnificent.
I was about to, you took the words out of my mouth. His teeth.
The teeth are just rad.
Wow. Like, it's so, yeah. Oh my gosh.
He's cute. You know how some skulls are not cute? Have you seen skulls that aren't cute? I don't bring them to you because I don't want
we won't do that.
But there's some weird scullies out there. Anyway, he's not.
It looks like
cute.
he's wearing a little helmet almost.
He is super badass too. I will just say, like, this would be
Super
a really
cool.
cool gift for someone if you but like I said, the metaphysical properties are really interesting too. Now, same stone, but we're going to switch gears a little bit to talk about the corvid, which is the crow skull. I am a huge crow fan. By the way, I've never seen a carved corvid bigger than this.
Wow.
My corvid's bigger than yours. I love crows. I really do. And it's one of my favorite birds. Top 3 for me. You could probably guess what the other 2. But crows are up there. Crows are really smart. If you are not nice to a crow, it remembers your face. They will come back and poop on you. They're very smart. They actually, like, there's videos of crows going through obstacle courses. Like, they learn how to do things. Like, you go tap here and you get the thing, and then they tap there and they do. I mean, they're very wickedly wise. In shamanic traditions, what's really a cool concept is that you can send a crow, or a raven, with a message to someone, in the physical world or the spirit world. So you don't have to.
No, I was like sitting here. I was like, wait, there's literally a crow that lives above my apartment for the last 2 years. And
really?
I've lived there. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah,
Well,
they only live where they feel safe.
Interesting.
Yeah. Protected. No, they do, and they know where they're not safe, and they will go back only to try to find that person. I mean, they're a little bit vengeful, but then where they live, in the trees where they live, is always a place where they feel safe. Or a very psychic person, because they commune, right? They activate your third eye, so and their own intuition is they can already tell what kind of person you are before you interact with them. They're watching. I mean, if you ever really look at crows, they're really watching you. It can be a little haunting to some people.
They're so Scorpio.
I find it awesome.
It's really cool.
I was like, I see you, crow, and I know that you see me too. And I've been nice, so you remember that. These are rare, and they are, we only have 3. So we have 2 that are 6 inches and 1 that is 10 inch.
So this is our 6
What's
inch.
really cool is there is quartz in the matrix. You could actually use these as wands. And I think that's really awesome.
What?
Can you imagine opening a circle with that? NBD. Nobody's going to mess with you if you open a circle with that. People are going to be like,
That is so
They're either going to get really
badass.
excited or they're going to run for the door.
That is
okay?
the coolest thing, you guys.
$4.99 for the small. I have two. $6.99 for the medium. I mean, it's 10 inches.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you can just carry it around on your pinky finger.
Yeah.
Hi. Am I late? Or am I right on time?
Let me just open this circle really quick. I'm not going to be over that for a little while, guys. Sorry.
It's a moment. What do you think?
I was about to start making noises. I won't.
We haven't made enough noises this time, I think, actually. I don't know. We can't make them into cats.
No.
Anyway, congratulations.
So cool.
I'm very excited for
Coolest
you guys. Yeah.
piece. Oh my goodness.
They're rad.
So cool.
You're gonna, be the envy of your
All your magician
whatever
friends.
you do. No judgment. Whatever you do, darling. Do as you will.
Crow Hecate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. 1,000%.
Yeah. Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah. Super cool.
1,000%.
Great energy.
So I think I'll just insert my little, as we have 2 charity items for tonight. So I think I'll just put mine in now to talk about it. I brought this back from Denver with the intention of having it in one of our upcoming sales. And I didn't, something happened here in the South Bay last week that really touched my heart. And if you want to research the story, you can look it up. I was going to try to give you the name of the officer, and it's literally just slipped my mind. Yeah. So here in the South Bay in Manhattan Beach, there was a motorcycle officer, and unfortunately he was killed in an accident last week. But what's really, there's a lot of things about the story that touched me. He survived the shooting in Las Vegas. Do you remember that? He survived that. He actually rescued people out of the concert. Yeah. And really broke my heart. He has 3 boys under the age of 6, I believe. And so I just thought, there's global challenges that we're facing. There are sometimes just local things. I don't know this person. I just was really touched by the story. You know how things just touch you and kind of stay with you? I was really thinking about the time of year that we're going into, and the fact that he had overcome such incredible odds only to be taken this way, and that he lived a life of service. So I don't know the value of this piece. I'm going to tell you about it though, because I was so drawn to it. It is all quartz. If you look at the bottom, it's full points, right? Wow. Double terms. On the top, it's all lepidolite, but it's these coins of lepidolite. Do you see how they're chunks? And so lepidolite eases anxiety, and then it's so beautiful. And then it's covered in mica. There's a little bit of calcite on there too, a golden mica and a golden calcite. And then the pièce de résistance is right here. There's a 40 different termination double term point hanging on the side of this cluster. Wow. It's just growing out of nowhere. Wow. So I think I'm probably charging you less than it's worth, but I didn't know what to charge for it. So $250. And then all of that will go to the GoFundMe for that family.
That's so lovely.
And thank you in advance, because like I said, sometimes we like to do a mix of charity work here, and I think it's easy to get caught up in global things, which are very important too, but sometimes there's people right in your own neighborhood who could really use some love and support.
Absolutely.
And goodwill.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah. So thank you
guys.
Helps us do good work in the world.
It's a great
and
call.
You get a beautiful piece.
Yeah.
And I knew it was special when we were there. I just didn't know what it was for. So cheers.
I love that.
Yeah. And thank you for your prayers too. I think that's a beautiful thing. Even if you're not purchasing the piece, just send a good thought. Yeah. Yeah. We will mention the name so that if anybody wants to support them, you can do that on your own too.
Oh, people are asking for the GoFundMe page, Team SG.
Yeah, Team SG will pull it up.
Yeah.
But if you search, Manhattan Beach, and you'll find the details of that too. Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
I know. Yeah. Okay. Who won that? Did we see who won it?
I didn't.
Okay. I'm just looking out because you're going to really love that piece. That little whoop-a-doo
Good eye.
quadruple termed situation on the front, which is like, it's cool because it sits on its own, and that will be like front and center wherever you put it. It's just rad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's your altarpiece. So congrats.
Gorgeous.
Cheers and thank you. Okay, now back to our regularly scheduled
I
programming.
know.
That was just a little Athena.
I'm about to
add-on.
cry,
I
but
know.
let's go.
Well, but it's good.
It
You know,
is.
it's like, it's nice to stop and just go, you know,
know.
because it helps you count your blessings. So Karina
Absolutely.
George, you did it, girl.
Congrats.
I've got balls for you. It's been a ball kind of day because I posted about my dog, who's of course having a procedure, and how Karen Brown helped me find a suit for him on Amazon, a recovery suit, which is a onesie
Yeah.
for ball procedures. And they have dinosaur print, and also
So
has
cute.
zebra print,
Look, it's all taken care of.
and it's on Prime. You too could have a ball suit by
Right,
tomorrow.
I was
You
like-
could
Anyway, that has nothing to do with this
Supporting
at
the
all.
recovery.
But I like a nice segue. And so I had to make you laugh
Balls
after
and
after not laughing for a minute.
Thanks.
So billiard balls. I don't think I would actually use this as that because this is hand carved.
So cool.
Isn't this awesome? This is a Momo design.
Of course
So we
it
love our
is,
Momo.
yes.
These are really affordable too. This is a cool holiday gift for under $40. You ready? But I only have 2 dozen. I mean, however you choose to use it. But I just think, like, especially if you collect skulls, you don't have this.
Mm-mm.
These are $36. I have 25 of them. And rad.
So cool. For any of the life path number 5s in your life also. Number 5.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, sing. I don't think are they all 5s though?
Oh, are they not? Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Well, but this one is.
I'm like, my dad is a life path 5, and he's also was a South Bay pool champion
Was he really?
when I was born, or like right
Alright.
before I was born. I'm like, huh.
Like, if you ever like get stuck on a gift
cool.
for like a man in
Yeah.
your life, this
Yeah.
is so cute.
Great
I've
point.
just thought of like 3 people I need one of these.
Yeah.
So cool.
Now,
It's
and,
Momo.
and it's what I love too is like I have people in my life that are really hard to buy for.
Mhm.
You know, because like whatever you get them is like,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool.
And, like,
You know what I mean? It's
on
just like,
the
no, I
exact
want
part
that's
of my dad's
awesome.
Shelf where I gave it to him, and I'm like, got it right.
Yeah, you're like, there it is.
I'm like, thank you.
Did it. You know. Anyway, cheers, you guys. Yeah. Your female cat had a onesie suit after her spay. It's a ball suit, but not in your case.
It's a...
It's a cooter suit, and that's great too. I think I missed my calling.
That's the one that's gonna knock me out for the day. Cooter suit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You're imagining it, aren't you? Jared's stoicism went out the window just now. It's fine. Oh, I thought you were asking me what the suits are made out of. I'm like, cotton. I don't know. No, you're
Cotton
talking about the
jersey,
billiard balls.
terry cloth.
I actually don't know what they're made of.
Whatever billiard balls are made out of.
Whatever billiard balls are made of.
That's not very.
I literally needed
A
to like.
pussy
I
suit?
was like cotton. My head was just not in the right place. I'm back. I'm totally here.
Research, but it's typically there.
Should we... Thank goodness.
But you know what? The reason that we are friends is because you are able to stay with this.
I know.
And also go for the ride. I always say this is not your mama's
Gem show. Jessica, I cackled at that.
Yeah.
I cackle often here at Sage
I
College.
may have to design something for all of us next year. And you
You
can
get a
imagine what
cooter
that
suit.
might look
You get a cooter suit. Anyway.
Okay. I'm not going. I'm stopping. I can.
Oh,
I can
she
hear.
could go all
I can
day.
hear day. I know. I keep going. Like one size fits all. Enough. Enough. I'm telling myself enough.
Cooter.
Okay. No. Oh my god. Okay. Rhodocrosite. Oh, you know what's cool? You know what's cool about rhodocrosite, other
What?
than it not being that,
Mm.
is we talked about it for heart healing.
Oh, yes.
So we're back. I told you it used to get like this, and I actually enjoyed it.
It's the chat. I love our...
Thank you, Candace.
I love Candace.
Yeah, she's accurate. She's
So
a
true.
Gemini. She's giving us cold facts. You know what I mean? Anyway, here we are. We're back.
Rhodocrosite.
Now, I am obsessed with these. And this is one of our discounted items because rhodocrosite is very expensive, and the brown rhodocrosite is harder to come by. The difference between brown and red is elevation.
Oh.
Yeah. So the closer to the base of the mountain you mine, the darker and more into the brown you get with rhodocrosite, and the upper elevation is more of the pink. I prefer the brown. There's a little bit of grounding energy that I find. Now, of course, there's just a difference in the mineral composition of the layers of the mountain as it grows. And what's cool about these bowls is you can actually see the layers. Can you hit it with the flashlight from behind? Because it does a little dance for you when you hit it with the flashlight. Once again, could go there, not going to do it. Isn't that beautiful?
Beauty.
So these are little, I love little dishes like this. This would be great for bedside, by the way, at night, if you take your rings off or whatever. Rhodocrosite is a radical heart healer. Our original price on these was, we only had them once before. It's been several years. We have 14 of them left. They were $249. Tonight we're doing them for $169.
Nice.
And they are hand carved and hand polished. This is a beautiful gift for the holidays too. Yeah. And also if you're going to present someone with a piece of jewelry or something for the holidays, like what a cool, it's over the top, but I mean, what a cool way to do that. No, I'm here for it. And you can actually use it as a crystal healing tool over your heart space physically. Like,
yes,
you can.
I love that.
I know, isn't that beautiful? But they are truly stunning. Rhodocrosite is, it's a magnificent stone, and it's there. You know, the mine is easier to access sometimes, and not as easy to access sometimes. So you'll see more of it in the marketplace sometimes, and then you'll see less of it in the marketplace sometimes. It is also a boob shield.
Yes.
I mean, it's a very important thing to have in your gem and mineral collection.
In all seriousness, though, I'm obsessed with little gemstone bowls because I keep all my jewelry in them.
No, I like it too.
I just love that.
Yeah, if you saw our photography space downstairs, you would know that I think that's like facts.
Yeah.
Everything has to have a little
plays, little cute plays.
Did you ever see that post on Instagram where it said something like, "I'm gonna start saving my money" or whatever, and then the next slide is, "I now bought a throne for every one of my gemstones."
I
like,
relate.
It's like little tiny thrones and like all the stones on thrones. It would be a great anniversary gift. It would.
It would.
Yeah. Or just if you're gonna, again, if you're doing any kind of healing, to put your stones in the rhodocrosite, charges them with that energy. So we call these like charging dishes.
Yes.
So cheers to your heart health.
Yes.
Yeah. We still have a couple Libra rings left, by the way.
Oh, cool.
Which is cool. You have not missed the apophyllite bracelet. 'Tis coming. Oh, and wow.
Yep.
That's one of the. Okay, now we have to do another. We don't have to. We want to do another Wheel of Fortune giveaway.
Yay!
If you shopped at stagegoddess.com last week, your name went on this magic list. And this is pink amethyst. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I was gonna say it's pinker.
Yeah, it's a little bright in there.
Isn't it cute? Oh, that's good.
So cute.
Pink amethyst. So amethyst grows in pink, purple, and green. And I really do love pink amethyst. And it's super sparkly because of the amount of mica in it. So it just shimmers. And it's a cat. I always say, if you don't like cats, it's okay, but I don't know that we can be really friends. I don't know that we can really love each other. So the winner of this piece is Lori De Jesus.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Lori.
Yes. It's such a sparkle
Very
kitty.
excited for you. She's a sparkle kitty.
We love her.
Isn't she cute? She's cute.
She's so cute.
Doesn't have to be a she. It could be a gentleman.
Absolutely.
It's actually huge. It really is. I mean, that is like it. It's cool to see it in her hand for scale because it's and it stands on its own.
Yeah.
That could be a centerpiece of a cat grid.
Yes, it could.
And you need that. Everybody should have a cat grid to attract cats. We did do the Frida bags. I know. I'll try to bring more back. Do you guys want more Frida? Yeah. There's not enough Frida in the world.
Good
honestly.
taste, you guys. Yes.
You really do have good taste. No, I will tell you about our community. You guys have amazing taste, and you're very smart. You're very wise and discerning. And that makes it fun for us too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Your knowledge and your wisdom, because sometimes in the feed you guys are sharing information with each other because it's hard to look at the camera and answer questions at the same time. So smart. So thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
And who played trivia? I was blown away. Everyone got those questions.
No, I'm like, okay, so
we need to make them harder.
listen, Artie the smarty.
I know.
Oh, right. I'm like, I have to study for this.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, it's not fun if y'all know.
I know.
Product cam back a little bit would make a huge difference. Okay, so we'll note that. Yeah.
Thank you.
We have a little trio here for you that we think represents the energy of Samhain. Isn't this fun? This is Aura Ocean Jasper, which, okay, back up the track. So,
Yeah.
Love Ocean Jasper, it comes from Madagascar. It literally is the stone of happiness. There's only a couple of stones in the gem and mineral world that are really associated with, like, joy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you aura treat it and poof pow rainbows, right? Like, now it's magic Ocean Jasper, as if Ocean Jasper isn't magical enough. So I love this stone. One of the reasons that we kind of associate with this, at least, you know, here at SG with Persephone, is it also has an energy of spring. Remember, before Persephone descended to the underworld in Greek mythology, she's Demeter's daughter, right? And so she represents spring and growth and beauty. She also returns to her mother in the spring, right? She descends at the fall and returns in the spring. So she always represents, like, the coming back to life of the planet. So that's really what Ocean Jasper represents. But then she's a little dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Don't judge it. So Dirty Persephone perfume, which is patchouli, vetiver, gardenia, and pomegranate, which
Yum.
you all love.
Yum, yum, yum.
Those are like all my favorite things in one blend. And you get a black obsidian skull key
So cool.
to represent how she unlocked the underworld. If you bought everything separately, it would be $99 at sagegoddess.com. But, you know, you combine, you don't have to pay shipping. It's $79 for the sphere, the perfume, and the key.
Just for this.
Oh, I know.
You know.
Oh, I know.
What, little side note, the other buyer's remorse thing besides the opals at Denver was an ocean jasper sphere, like the size of my face. And I just...
Next time, you had room in your suitcase.
I did. Athena,
I don't wanna rub it in.
Athena saw it.
No, do you know what I'm going to do to her in Tucson? I'm going to be like, buy it, buy it, buy
I
it.
know.
I'm going to wear a sign on my forehead or tattoo it, buy it.
Please do that.
No,
I
I
need
will.
to hear it.
The thing that's funny about the shows, and I have learned this, and now, like, you'll see this in action sometimes. I don't buy a ton, but if I really feel connected to something, I'm not walking away from it.
No, and I appreciate that about you because, yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn.
It sucks. And there are things I think about years later.
That's what you said, and that's haunted me now because I'm like,
There is a Rhodocrosite sphere. No, I'm not kidding you.
tell me about it.
No, like, I seriously, honestly, and then I get mad. Like, I get mad at myself. I can only blame myself. And then I think about it, and then I have to literally tell myself, like, let it go. Let it go, like Elsa, because it's never coming back. Like,
It went somewhere where it
somebody
should've
bought
gone,
it.
yes.
Collecting is emotional.
It is emotional.
It was insane. There's a picture of me holding it, actually.
Is that the worst?
Even
Like,
shittier. It sometimes comes up in our, like, somebody will use it in, like, our social media, and I'm like, for fuck's sake. Delete.
Can we not post
Okay.
that?
Okay, back to good behavior.
Yes.
But anyway, buy the thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I
Please.
should have bought it.
For all of us here in
Yeah.
our buyer's remorse. And it's so beautiful, you guys.
Yeah.
It really
Doesn't
is.
matter what it is. I mean, I'm a bad influence, but buy the thing. Okay. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Okay. Congrats on the Persephone trio.
Yes, congrats.
Yeah, like, I mean, by the way, we don't have a lot of Aura Ocean Jasper.
Not at all.
And we had it made. It wasn't
So
like we
cool.
bought it. So it's not, that's another one of those things where it's like, it's hard to find Aura Ocean Jasper.
You won't find it anywhere else, I don't think.
I don't think so. I haven't seen it anywhere else.
No.
You know, not in my travels. So
That's worth the $79.
there was
right
nothing
there.
in Denver. Okay. This is just a cool story. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I jumped. This is a cool story, too, though. Everything has a cool story. Remember crows?
That is so cute.
You need a crow with a Herkimer diamond in its mouth.
I didn't know until now.
I know. Now you know. There's two of these. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now. There are two of these. They're $489. They are hand done. Every inch of this is hand carved. I believe it's a wood base.
Wow.
Team SG can confirm. I don't think this is a gem base. But every detail on the feathers and everything is done by hand. And then he's holding the Herkimers, and then they're like pointing out of it like castles in all directions. This is an art piece. Do you know what I mean? It's not, this is just, you're a collector and no one has this. And it's really true. Like, you will not find these out in the world. So cheers to really big magic for 2 people.
Wow.
And I don't even think, I believe it's wood. I'm just waiting on Robin to confirm. Are the crows, they're wood, yeah? Yeah. But hand carved. So if you would like one, there are 2. The 2 of you. I know. By the way, though, remember, some of you are new. We do have payment options. We do have Afterpay, Affirm, Zip, and outside the U.S. PayPal credit. And the reason those are cool, I use them,
So do
is because there's no interest. It's not a credit check. So it just separates the payment out over 4. We talked about it before, like, I'll get a notification like, you have an Affirm payment due tomorrow. Make sure you have money in your account.
You're like,
so they even do like a little courtesy thing like that, but it's not a credit thing. So it's like, if you're trying to holiday shop and kind of make your money stretch a little further, those are really good options, and you can pay your invoice with those. So it's kind of cool. I know.
So convenient.
So congrats. We have 1 left. I know. Woo.
So cool. Can I hold it, Jared? If
Can
you
I
have
hold it?
Can I, just for a second? Please. I don't usually ask, but
I'm like, no.
They're just cool. Again, like, you know,
Okay,
I
never
don't
mind.
know how you. I think they're sick too. I mean, it's just like, and again, like something that nobody has. I mean, like, as a gift.
So cool.
By the way, if you're gifting something like this, though, I would really like to also be on your gifting list.
Yes, can you put me on there?
I also am available for gifting. I'm just kidding, but you know,
So
you're a
cool.
good gifter if you're giving something like that. Mm-hmm.
And they're so sparkly.
They're super rad stones, you know. Anyway,
I love it.
can you imagine that on your Samhain altar?
Thank you. Oh.
And then you open your circle with your Scheffer
With
pyrite.
yeah.
Once again, saying a lot with no words.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, Heidi.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, it's Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
Okay, now we get to talk about another cool story.
Wow.
What takes millions of years to form and looks really cool? Hydrothermal amethyst. So this would have formed under. It takes millions of years. This is from Bahia, Brazil. It's also known as dissolution stone too, but for a different reason, right? Because, so we talked about alchemy and dissolution, remember that? Originally, this was a fully complete point. That's the rad part. And what did those etchings, all of that, is water. Now, if you put a fully formed amethyst crystal in your bathroom sink and you run water over it for 10 years, it's not going to do that. This is millions of years.
Wow.
Okay. Taking us back even to like Jurassic, Triassic periods. Okay. And the temperature of the water, it's called hydrothermal. Hydros is water and thermal is heat, right? Hot water, which is the result of magma. Yeah. So I'm not talking about bath water. I'm talking about like you wouldn't be able to get near it hot. Okay, so hot water over time takes some of the most beautiful amethyst in the world. It'd be good to put a flashlight on this one just to show like the clarity and makes this. Is that, I mean, it's like pinky violet. It almost looks like kunzite.
Wow.
It's insane.
Wow.
So we have 13 pieces and they're affordable. The small, which is 3 to 4 inches, is $99. And the medium, I have 1 piece. So you'll be getting that exact piece for $149.
Wow.
Y'all know, if you've been with me for a minute, that etched stones are really expensive because they're usually alluvial etchings, which is water etchings. And water takes millions of years to etch a stone.
Wow.
Like I said, it's not going to happen if you just put it in your bathtub and then run the water for a week. And I wouldn't recommend that you do that.
No.
So hydrothermal, we learned a new word today. And we also learned about millions of years and what hot water can do to rocks.
So gorgeous. Congratulations, guys.
Water can literally etch a stone. We talk about the elements all the time. I think we think of water as being like gentle flowing river. Water is badass.
It is.
If you've been through any kind of like hurricanes, you know like what can happen with just, you know, the intensity of water and flooding and all of these things, right? So we have to learn to have respect for all of the elements because they can both create and destroy. A little bit of fire is great. It's going to cook a meal for you, right? Too much fire is going to, like the two of us sitting here, burn the house down. So congrats for those of you who are getting those. Yeah.
So cool.
And Tracy Harris got the big one.
Oh, congrats. I'm like having a love affair with this piece, so congratulations.
They're all incredible. This one, I will tell you, the reason I was holding this one earlier is it's got what we call shaman portals on it, which are just, they're just natural etchings, but they represent magic. And if it's deep enough to hold a drop of water, which this one is, it's said to be a portal that you can travel between worlds through.
Oh, that's cool.
So I don't know. You know. Yeah, think about the Grand Canyon. It's a great point, Robin Jackson. How'd the Grand Canyon form? Yeah. Mother Nature.
It's crazy.
We are in awe. No, we really are. I mean, you know, none of us do this without an immense amount of respect and love for what we're talking to you about, because it's like, it's awe-inspiring.
It is.
And it never gets old. It's like, that's just rad. And I don't think we've ever had hydrothermal amethyst in the sales before, even though we've been with you doing this for like 12 years. I think we've been doing the gem shows for almost a decade. So it's like, you may see stuff in one of our shows that never comes back. That's just cool. Love it. We are choosing winners as we go, Michelle. Yeah, water is worthy of respect. Water puts out fire, so it's not my favorite thing. I like land. I like earth, where it can like spread out.
Sprawl.
Burn, baby, burn. Okay, you ready? A lot of you came to the show for these, so I without further ado.
Hello.
These are the largest quartz generators we've ever had for you at the lowest prices. This one's a foot tall.
It's so awesome.
I don't have a lot of these, so I'm going to be quick about this. What's quartz? I'm glad you asked. Silicon dioxide.
Yes.
It is the most common mineral on the planet. It's also the most powerful mineral on the planet for raising and holding a frequency and a vibration. These are natural points. Quartz is a magnifying glass. It just makes everything bigger, and you need a good quartz generator in your collection. It is one of the must-have basics for anyone, anywhere, anytime. So I have one of the 5 to 6 inch for $124.
What?
I have one of the 7 to 8 inch for $199. That's insane.
Oh, this one, sorry.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
And then I have one of the 8 to 9 inch for $249.
Wow.
$249, and these all ship for free.
And they're heavy.
And I have 3 of the foot long for $449.
And they're gorgeous.
That's it. It is really hard to get big generators at good prices. We don't have a lot, but they're beautiful.
I have a little story about a clear quartz generator, actually, too, that Athena gifted me for my wedding. And now I have them, like, in my little yoga area on either side of my mirror.
Well, do you want to tell them the whole story about it? It was kind of cool, though. I mean, it was fun to do it.
It was so fun. Like, it was so cute because I was like, is it okay, Athena? Are you talking about me borrowing them?
Yeah.
I wanted to borrow quartz generators for either side of my arch.
Her wedding was stunning.
It was in my grandma's backyard. It was super low key, but my mom made this really beautiful, like, triangular shaped arch with flowers on it. And I was like, I need to have generators, of course, to raise that vibration up on either side. Athena is like, oh my gosh, of course, borrow whatever you want. And you pulled the 2 most beautiful quartz generators I've ever seen, and she gifted them to me for my wedding, and I love her for it. They're my most prized possessions.
I liked being able to do that. That was really fun. You know what I mean? Like, if you think you're borrowing something and there's so much incredible energy, like, wrapped in them, and then just to be able to just have them,
I was fully like, I'm going to have to buy them because they're like the wedding, you know, generators. And then Athena just came through like a fairy godmother and gifted them to me. And it was the sweetest thing in the world.
I thought it was such a great idea.
My husband saw it. He was like, those aren't real. I'm like, what do you mean they're not real? I guess they're real. These are from Athena.
They're big.
They're really big.
They're big.
We are blessed.
They're big. They're not ashamed to say. They were, but you know what? They were a cool addition to. I mean, it was very creative of you to think about it too.
Well, that's why I want to give that story. I'm not just trying to talk about my wedding and all my amazing generators, but I think they're really cool to use like that intentionally. You know, centerpieces even. You know,
holiday. You know, I mean, raise the vibe.
Even for New Year's, I know we're not really talking holiday yet, but I think that would be
if you're 8 weeks to shop.
I think it's a really cool idea.
Yeah, it is. No, it's a nice touch. And, you know, if you have like we call them generator gardens. You know what I mean? Like if you have a couple different ones and to put them down the center of your table and like wind LED lights through them or something, like it's just cool.
So fun.
So congrats
you guys.
Congrats. Okay. Yeah, we forgot to mention that you don't have to go do it right now, but you do need an account at sagegoddess.com for us to be able to reach you and invoice you. So after the show, you know, go to sagegoddess.com. It takes like 2 seconds to set up an account. It's really easy, and you're going to put your YouTube handle in there, and then that's how we will invoice you and reach you. So if you're new to Sage Goddess, welcome. We're thrilled that you're here, and
Athena is the fairy godmother.
I try.
She's my fairy godmother.
I know. I love you guys, and that was such a cool thing to be able to be part of that experience and hold that energy. You know?
And then, of course, I got photos printed up for her and brought them in.
She did. No, it was really, her wedding was stunning.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so
here we are.
Emba. This is one of our special discount items for the evening. And when we do discounts, it's not because there's anything wrong with something. It's just giving you special pricing. We do need a black light because these do fluoresce. Yeah. That's my jumbo.
I love these ones I sent you.
I mean, the picture you sent was everything. It was like a industrial, but
no, it's not.
Yeah, that one has a blue, I think, on it. The big
it does.
Amber
is solar.
Anyway, so yeah, I know we can sit here all day long and like wait for it, because I do, like, I get lost in the stones.
I know.
So this is from Indonesia. Indonesian amber. Amber comes from all different places in the world because remember that amber is fossilized tree resin, right? So
cool.
Trees release sap and resin. It fossilizes. But the Indonesian has sort of a bluish tint to it that a lot of other amber does not have. And so we originally had these for you for $54, and tonight we're doing them for $34. And they're so cute. They're
really
1.5 inches. So amber for me, I will tell you, is calming.
Okay.
But I think it's because it's so ancient, and it, you know, as the tree sap falls and hardens and fossilizes, it traps everything kind of in its path.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a timekeeper or a wisdom keeper. There's kind of a grandparently energy to amber that I find very calming.
I love that. Well, I always think of solar energy.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, that goes hand in hand with what you're kind of talking about.
It does. Yeah. Because it's empowering. It's calming, it's soothing, it's empowering. It's gentle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and you may not have experienced amber before. So I would really encourage you, like, if that's part of what you're looking for metaphysically. Oh, this is rad.
It's a little brighter.
Yeah.
It gives you see the blue? Isn't that cool?
That's so cool.
So they call it Indonesian blue. You gotta have the blue or the black light to do that, though.
Yeah.
It's a party trick.
It is a party trick.
I'm all about the gemstone party tricks.
We are.
Yeah, but have you seen my Indonesian amber?
It's from... Thank you, Jared. Yeah. I'm knocking things over. I'm sorry. Have you seen mine Indonesian amber?
That's painful. That light is so big. It's like, aren't they cool?
They are really cool.
So, Amber is your daughter's middle name. I love that. It's a beautiful name.
It is.
One of our beloved team members' name is Amber, too.
Shout out.
I know. I think it's a really cool name. Now, so really happy for you guys if you're getting one of those. That's one of the fun, like, affordable but like really meaningful and valuable items of the sale, because I think the Indonesian amber for me, because of that blue, there's really no other place in the world that amber has that what we call, you know, that fluorescence, and it's really cool to have that. It's just beautiful. Aw. Try to get more for you, Jackie.
I know.
Yeah, I know. This is, I mean, everything tonight is so beautiful. This is, sometimes we get citrine points. This one is on a beautiful silver stand, and
it spins.
And it spins.
Like, you know what? The wheel.
Like the wheel. But what's rad about this, in addition to being natural citrine and not over polished, is all of the lepidolite on the side. So citrine is about abundance, and lepidolite is about like easing into life and releasing stress and tension and tapping into your inner zen. It literally is lithium, so that's why we say that. Isn't that cool? So I just think this is one of the most beautiful pieces. It's a showpiece for your home or your, I don't know, wherever you put that. It's 10 inches with the stand, but the point comes out, and the point is 7 inches.
Wow.
I actually don't think we had the point in there correctly, because it usually sits like almost like perfectly into this. So we'll have to, it's actually tricky to get the points into the stand, so we'll sort that. But that is a perfect. It's gorgeous. That is a perfect citrine point.
It is,
and that's rare. Think about the size of the cluster. I always say that. Like, the size of the cluster would be this room.
Mm-hmm.
If this is 1 point. Sorry to spit at you. I was so excited about it.
We're drooling.
Spitting, drooling. $1,399.
Wow. It's that perfect citrine golden yellow color.
It's insane.
Oh, and the lepidolite's so sparkly.
It has alluvial etchings.
Yes.
They're hydrothermal. Oh, we just learned about that.
I know.
Now you know. When you see that, you know what you're looking at.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Whew. And I just love the lepidolite touch on there too. The ease.
I like that too. Ease and flow.
Yeah. We love it.
And then $1,399. It's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
You just go to a firm and you go, you know what, a firm? I don't want to pay $1,300, $1,399. I want to pay a quarter of that. And a firm goes, okay. Which is why I love a firm. You want us to light it up? I can do it again. Oh yeah. And it's natural, right? This is not like this is Mother Nature.
Yeah.
We will let you know if there's any amber skulls. Yeah. It's heavy and gorgeous.
It's so gorgeous.
Amber skulls are all
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Okay, congrats.
It's a holy shit piece.
It is. I mean, honestly,
it's huge. You want to hold it one?
Do you want to kiss it?
Yeah.
Isn't that
like a teddy
incredible?
bear.
This side, you know, it's funny because like usually people like the shinier sides of things, but because it's got the etchings and the lepidolite, it's just insane.
So pretty.
And it can be your, you know, first your right arm, then your left arm.
It's how you work out sometimes.
Yeah,
it's very heavy.
It is heavy.
It's heavy.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a beautiful one. It is Brazil. It is. I know. So it's here. Nice to see you. Thanks, Brent Kelly, for coming on in. I'm glad you're here to hang out. We love having you guys hang out. Yeah, that one's a big boy.
Heavy boy, yes.
So I think this is our last set for you of the evening. I know you guys love these sets. They're super fun. We're calling it the Shadow Priestess. So, because it's kind of fun to experiment with jewelry and bath and body products, which we make here in-house at Sage Goddess.
Yes.
Morgana, it'll be hard not to tell you all the stories of these things. Because Morgana, I will tell you, I made when we were back in the Bay Area. It's the same recipe, and it created itself. What was really funny is I kept adding essential oils to it, and it didn't change no matter what I added. It was all done. And then one of my team members up in the Bay Area took her bottle into the bathroom and came out, and she was like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Magic." She's like, "What is happening to you right now?" Because she was like kind of having, she was like, "I feel like I'm shape-shifting or something." She was having this intense experience. So it's a combination of mostly jasmine and vetiver, but there's lots of different types of jasmine and vetiver. So it's I don't know how to explain it to you. I mean, you guys have worked with Morgana, it's just, and people will it's like it's irresistible. It's very seductive. Then you get Umbra Balm, Umbras are one of our most popular of our shadow priestess scents, and it's sandalwood, cinnamon, patchouli, and vanilla, but that's a solid perfume. Balm is like solid perfume for us. Sorceress perfume, which is violet, lily, myrrh, marjoram, spikenard, ginger, and sage. They are all meant to work together, by the way. And then you get a black obsidian moon phase pendant, which I just think is amazing. And that's all hand done.
It's so pretty.
Obsidian is a natural clearing stone. The Aztecs believed it was hardened fire, and so it's really thought to release any negative or dense energy in your field. So if you bought everything separately at our website, there would be $100, and you'd pay shipping. So tonight I have 2 dozen sets for $74, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I envision like just having like a spiritual experience with my bath salt, and then like getting out and like holding this in like a meditation.
Yeah, no,
while
totally.
anointing.
Yeah.
With all these lovely things.
And you should mix sorceress with umbra, because they shapeshift. They're meant to be worked with together.
The layers. Yes.
But yeah, it's kind of fun, especially if these are some of your favorite scents. Like we have people in our community who are like, it's all sorceress all the time. We have people who are, it's all umbra all the time. There was a time that sandalwood is a very unique sandalwood, and it was discontinued for a minute. And
well, like
we had to say, like, we think that's the end of umbra. And there was like a minor rebellion. Like, what are you? Because you can't use just any sandalwood. So it doesn't smell the same. We tried, and we're like, oh shit, I think that's the end of umbra. So anyway, I'm just telling you, like, these all have like their little followings.
Their whole stories.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, congratulations on
Congrats,
them.
guys. And I love that we do the little spoons now too.
I do too. Although I just sit there and shake it out. I mean, I know it's like very like appropriate to use your spoon, but I'm just like,
more the merrier.
I'm a heavy salter.
Me too.
But you know how I make my SG salts last longer is I have just a container of Epsom salt, which is just pure magnesium, right? Which is really good for your muscles, and it's really good for relaxation. It's good for digestion. And then I add like a handful of the sage goddess salts to
That's a really good
like
idea.
a cup of Epsom salt, and it makes it go longer, but it scents the whole thing. You're a dump person too. I love it. There's no good way to transition.
Yes. She's in. We can
Okay,
go.
good.
Okay.
1.5 inches of one. I mean, she's a fire goddess. She is Kali destroys so that she can recreate. That is essentially the energy of Kali Ma. And so and there's symbolism to all
Jared,
of her
sound.
tools.
There's sound.
Oh, no.
Sound. Yeah. Okay. Sound is back. Sounds
back?
good. All right. We're good.
Okay, we're back. Okay, good.
Sorry, guys.
I'm going to tell you the price because I know we only have one, hand carved, 15.5 inches, huge and heavy. This is a bajillion pounds. I know it's like I exaggerate, but like this is that heavy. It's $999.
Okay, I'm so sorry. They're saying it's back and forth. I just want to make sure we're sorry.
It says we're back. Okay. So, and yes, it ships for free.
Yes.
Her headdress is made of Sanskrit jasper, and I just want to take a minute because a lot of times we lose perspective on what Sanskrit jasper is. Underneath the Himalayan ridge, before the Himalayan ridge formed, was something called the Tethys Sea, Tethys, and if you've heard me talk about it, I'm obsessed because the planet used to look really different than it does now.
Yeah.
And so it's one of the original bodies of water on the planet. This was fossils from the Tethys Sea.
Wow.
I mean, so this was literally what was forming as the planet was forming. Before the Himalayan ridge, think about this, before Tibet, Nepal, India, everything, right? Tethys. So this is the goddess of destruction in order to recreate. I mean, rebuilding, renewal. For me, Kali is, she's a protector. She's going to clear out. She's going to clear a path. And you have all of the sacred symbols, the trident, which of course represents the three worlds, also past, present, and future. But she is fearless. I mean, her energy is you know, this is definitely, if she is your goddess, and a lot of you work with Kali Ma, then this is your piece. I in my life, I've never seen a Kali carving like this. So and she is beautiful. I don't know if it's possible to turn it. I know it's really heavy, but she is like,
I really
yeah.
She's carved all the way down her back.
She's this wide.
Yeah.
And her hair is carved all the way back.
Oh, here we go.
So good job. Incredible.
Yes, here we go.
Good job, Sam.
Gorgeous, thank you. I've been working out. Insane.
Yeah. This is for the warrior in you. And what's really cool about it is you can keep this outside.
I was gonna ask.
It's obsidian, so
oh, cool.
Yeah, it will not succumb to the elements. Anything that was under a mountain, first of all, you're not going to hurt it in your backyard. And then obsidian,
that's a great point.
Isn't that cool? Incredible. It's just, honestly, this is just a cool piece to show you. Best area or direction to place. For me, I always think of, and this is not according to feng shui, but I always think of the south.
Yeah.
For because it represents fire in the medicine wheel, so I always think of like when I'm doing like protection or clearing work in particular, I always think of the south. So you'd have to think about orient yourself in your space and where the south would be, and I think anywhere in that direction would be suitable for it. Oh man, this belongs to somebody. It's definitely like is. Yeah, you. This is for this is for somebody who's doing some intense work and has Kali as their power priestess for sure.
It's gorgeous.
Okay,
gorgeous.
Yeah, great questions too. By the way, It's fun to talk about it. It's fun to show you. Like I said, it's amazing. You're never. I won't say never, but I'm just saying, like, I've been doing this a long time. I've never seen anything like it. All of us were like, holy shit. That is a piece and a half. And then a half after that. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. She destroys in order to recreate. But she only destroys what's ready to go. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think I enjoy working with deities who have that as their focus, because it's not like they're going to destroy something that's meant to remain. Does that make sense? And so having sometimes that energy comes through. That's why a lot of you work with her, because she's just like, she's like a sweep.
Yeah. I, as an astrologer I correspond Kali with Pluto, and I've been going through massive Pluto transits. So I have found a whole new respect and honoring of the Kali energy, because they go hand in hand. I'm like, okay.
That's a great point to make and connection to make, because a lot of you have been going through Pluto transits too.
And it's so interesting because not everyone's going to experience the same Pluto transits. That's right. It's such a karmic, dharmic situation in each natal chart, in my opinion. Sorry, not to go too astrology off path, but it's really interesting. I encourage everyone to look at their charts, after this, and just take a peek. What's going on?
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Oh, it's I think of it as what's the word I'm trying to think of? Like mulch, in your garden. It's like you got to kind of get your hands in there and like till the soil, you know what I mean, in order to grow something new.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. Anyway, we're glad that you appreciate it too.
Yes.
Okay. Next for your delight. Now this is one of the.
Sorry, it's heavy.
This is one of the things I was. I know, like nobody hurt yourself in the process. This is one of the things I was really excited to talk to you about tonight, because it's super rare, and it's the first time that I have seen, and I think any of us have seen, specular hematite, which is hematite with mica, so it's sparkly, with red jasper, and these are from South Africa. They do have quartz in the matrix, so you can use it as a centerpiece of a grid.
Lovely.
And under $100. Isn't that stunning? So red jasper is a warrior stone of strength. It really is. I love telling stories about red jasper because almost every tradition honors it. In native and kind of indigenous traditions, it was considered a battle stone, and that it would represent the blood that would not need to be shed on the battlefield. So it was protective of warriors. And in general, it's a strengthening stone. It's really good for physically. We talk about circulation with red jasper.
You need a minute.
Thank you. I do. We talk a lot all day. That's really good.
Thank you. Trader Joe's.
Better than Mentos. Trader Joe's, I'm telling you, is like a very dangerous place.
It is.
And then the hematite is not your run-of-the-mill hematite. Like I said, it's specular, which means there's a higher mica content. So it's super shimmery in the sun. This is your ultimate grounding, generator. As hematite is the most grounding mineral on the planet. And it's a lot. So it's nice to be balanced by jasper, which is also grounding and stabilizing, but it's a little bit less
anchoring.
Like a boulder in a bucket is what I call hematite.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Boom. So these are $99.
Oh, wow.
6.5 inches.
Yes.
And they're beautiful.
They're gorgeous. I love specular hematite.
The crystal that you're seeing behind me, isn't it pretty? It's quartz, but it's aura treated. But I'm telling you, nobody ever noticed it until I painted the stand gold. It came on a black stand.
There you go.
And it was pretty. It's agate slices, but they kind of piece them together to look like a heart. But it was like doo-doo. And then paint the stand gold.
Painted all gold.
It made it shimmer. We did one ring already, and we do have we don't have a lot of them left, just over a dozen of our Lapis pyramid ring.
You guys.
I know.
Wait.
So we'll show that to you again.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. This is Lapis with sapphire and sterling silver. And it's adjustable. So that is your priestess ring.
It's so cool.
Isn't it pretty? It's stunning.
I'm gonna put it on one more time. I won't walk off with it.
We've talked about, it's such a power piece.
It's so pretty.
And the inspiration was Giza, right? The Nile Plateau. All the pyramids are built because we know that Cleopatra and other Egyptian priestesses and pharaohs worked with lapis. It was available in the region at the time. And then sapphire is the stone of wisdom.
Oh, so cool.
So it's super, super drip with third eye. Those are... I'll find it. Hold on.
Price check.
Yeah, price check.
It's $139.
$139.
Amazing.
$139. Yeah. They're pretty.
So unique.
Glad that you asked to see it.
I know.
And we do have, I think, 1 or 2 other rings tonight, so we will
Stay
intersperse.
tuned.
Intersperse. $139.
Shelly, it's calling you, Sam. It is. You're right.
So yeah, if you say sold lapis ring, we'll get you. Yeah, and congratulations on
Congrats, you guys.
those. And congrats on the specular hematite and
Yes.
red jasper. I just think it's beautiful, but I'm a huge red jasper fan.
Thank you.
It's very strengthening. Okay,
The Warrior Stone.
this wand is really incredible. And it is a Wheel of Fortune prize. Even me, it's worth $1,000. It's sterling silver. This is black tourmaline with scolecite and pink tourmalines set into the sterling silver. And the scolecite sphere spins.
Yes.
So if you shopped last week at sagegoddess.com, your name is on a list. And one of you is going to win. I mean, to me, this is like Alice in Wonderland. It has such an Alice in Wonderland vibe. Which is just such big magic. So, who needs Alice in Wonderland? Protection, wisdom, and heart opening.
Gorgeous.
Rebecca Klein.
Congrats.
Congratulations to Rebecca. I know. That's a prize and a half.
It really is.
Yeah, no, I think we're giving away a total of like $2,000 worth of raffle prizes tonight. So, good job. Yeah, you picked a great time to get your shop on.
Rebecca.
Yeah.
Klein.
Yay! Is she here?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. I thought I saw her. It's
I know.
going fast.
Yay, I know.
Congrats,
Super
girl.
exciting. Yeah, and I love it when you guys all like are happy for each other.
I
too.
know.
It's really
It's
cool.
so sweet.
Really fun. Okay. I'm just peeking ahead real quick.
No, of course.
Okay. So, I actually have to give you a little bit of information because these are really this next sphere that we're going to show you. Team SG, we collectively have named it the Holy Shit Sphere. Because, are you ready? It's chalcedony with goethite or goethite, depending on how you pronounce it, hematite, quartz, agate, kaolinite, barite, yellow opal. There's something called quartzine, which is a fibrous chalcedony. There's jasper, different colors, red, brown. There's magnesite, which is a really important stone for attraction. There's orthoclase, pyrophyllite, and dravite.
Yeah.
Brown tourmaline. So what I want to say is, like, each one of those minerals has its own metaphysical properties, but there's a couple of those minerals in particular. Dravite, brown tourmaline, is one of the most stabilizing stones you can work with for your energy field, and the goethite or goethite is really important for healing around deep pain, wounds, trauma. Okay. There's so many different healing and protective, calming, soothing stones, but literally all of those are in here.
Wow.
So it's one of those, and yes, you will have all this information at your fingertips. It's really cool that there's opal in here too, and barite, which is one of the most important stones for deepening meditation. And these are under $100. They're under $90. So I have 22 of the 2.5 inch for $79. And I have 6 of the 3 inch for $89. Wow. Which is would be a great price if it was just like a chalcedony sphere, not like, it's almost like the Oralite 23, but like a different,
different
you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
it's so much
cool.
in one place. So we knew you were going to be excited about these. This is so the story behind this is one tiny pocket in Brazil.
Of course.
One tiny pocket. Really cool when you see these. We call them amalgam stones, where you have like all the different minerals in one place. It's an amalgam. So it's nice to have all of those different energies in one. I will say too, it feels coherent to me. It doesn't, sometimes when you have all those stones in one, the energy, because they're all so different, can feel kind of scattered, but this does not. This feels very,
not at all, yeah.
They're very calming. They're very soothing, but if you're a crystal healer and somebody who does healing and spiritual work, I think this would be a really important one for your collection.
Absolutely.
So congratulations. That was fun.
Congrats.
Holy shit balls.
It was funny, Robin, before the sale, we were like talking about what was going to be in, and she's like, well, we have these spheres, and I'm calling them the holy shit spheres, you know, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, this is what's in them. And like, I was like, holy shit. Really?
That's like an
automatic
automatic
reaction.
automatic. Like, see, appropriately named.
It really was.
They really are amazing. Yeah, so I hope if you wanted one, you're able to get one, because that's all we have.
It's so cool.
Of the holy shits.
Yes.
And then our second charity item of the evening is up next, and this one you'll get to choose the charity. So I chose the charity for normally we only do one charity item.
I know, right? I wanted it too.
Wait.
Oh god, you guys might not be able to get it.
No, of course. It's for a good cause.
It's insane.
Wait.
I know. So these are
my face. I need to
know.
like relax my face.
So every dollar that you spend on this, by the way, goes to a charity of your choice.
So awesome.
This is a real quartz piece from an actual chandelier that hung in a French hotel.
Okay.
So pretty.
The actual chandelier was probably over 6 feet. Wow. They don't make chandeliers with quartz drops anymore because it's too expensive.
Wow.
And also dangerous. Like if one of
Heavy,
them,
yeah.
it's heavy.
The amount of light storing is like breaking the camera. Those
I
little,
know.
like, the lines that you see
It's
going
so
is the camera not being able to
gorgeous.
process this.
So amazing. I think these are beautiful. I recommend hanging this near a window because what will happen, the light show that this will put on at certain times of day will blow your mind. It's very heavy. It's $329 and it's our second charity item for tonight. So whoever gets it gets to decide
Amazing.
where your $329 will go on your behalf.
So cool.
And you get magic. And you can wear it as a necklace. And you know what?
Absolutely.
Good for you.
Wire wrap it.
I would love to see someone just walk into like Trader Joe's wearing that.
Don't tempt me, I will do it.
Yeah, no, I know.
An
like-
earring.
What are you looking at? Oh,
What is it? Oh, you guys.
It is too heavy to wear. I
It
will
is,
say.
yeah. But it's so cool.
But it does belong in a window. I will
Definitely.
tell you, you need to get, I don't have this to give you, but if you're going to hang it in a window, you need one of those like industrial suckers that they sell on Amazon, like the window.
Mm-hmm.
This should not go on a little tiny one. You need the one that you go boop and then it locks because it's heavy. So just you don't
Definitely.
want this to fall. Okay. Quartz is a 7 on the measure of hardness scale, so it's durable, but I mean, don't
Yeah.
test it. You
Just
know
the
what I mean?
history of it too. The fact that it came from a
I know, I
like,
know.
a French hotel.
I know. Like imagine who was under that.
I
Like,
know.
you know
The
what I
things
mean?
it's seen.
Oh,
The history.
yeah.
Amazing.
Congratulations.
So cool.
Linda got it.
Congrats.
That's so awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would love to see where
Send
you
a
hang
photo
it too. Yeah.
of where you hang it.
Show us your window.
Please.
It has to go in a magic place.
Yes.
Somewhere where you get some nice sunlight too.
Mhm.
I used to collect them. So I had a friend who had a small lot of them. She does estate sales, and she reached out to me. Yeah, I don't think there's any more. If it comes, I will let you know. I know. She's a dangerous person too. This one friend where I got this particular batch of them from, she's dangerous. She reached out to me this weekend. She's got this lithograph.
What?
I just told her to stop sending me pictures because she sees things and she's like, I was thinking of you. And I'm like, whenever I see text from her, I'm like, no,
You're like,
don't
what
open
is
the
it?
text. But it's like this goddess laying. It's like, it looks, when you first look at it, you only see mountains, but then you realize the water is actually a goddess laying on her side and her hair. Like, it's like, it's signed by the artist and stuff. I'm just like, go away. You awesome person. Okay. Now we get to show you a Vogel, and I'm going to try not to talk too much about this, but I do kind of want to tell you. This is really special because it is green and red garnet.
Wow.
It is the common, or I'm sorry, not red garnet, Hessite garnet, orange garnet.
Ooh.
So it's Hessite with demantoid garnet, which are two of the rarest garnets. I mean, there's some really rare ones like Savorite, but these are definitely rare, and they're both for abundance. The demantoid is known as the queen of garnets, and Hessite is known as the wealth and abundance of member of the garnet family. So, and there is quartz in the matrix, so you can use this as a wand, again, to open and close circles. What a wand, right? These are under $50. I actually, this is one of the ones, there's always something on the list where I'm like, really? Cool. $49. Vogels are used to remove unwanted energy and release it. So you gather up what you need to release with the wider end, known as the feminine end, and you release it through the more narrow end, which is the masculine end. Isn't this cool?
My 2 favorite garnets.
Yep. No, don't. I can't. I deleted the text. I was like, thanks for showing me. Not right now. Delete. Making better life choices. Thank you. Delete. It's beautiful though. I almost said I should post this online. One of my people will go.
Oh my
get
gosh.
It. Oh, that's so beautiful. Like, yeah. If you're into what I'm into, you would look at that picture and go. Anyway, congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah, that was
guys.
that's a good life choice right there. That's beautiful.
It is.
And you can see the orangey of the Hessite. You know,
Yum, yum,
Almondine's more like Cabernet color, so it's a little different. It's a little different.
I love
So
all the
congrats,
garnets,
congrats.
but these are 2 of my favorites in one.
I love garnet. I really do. Garnet is it's a grounding stone, but it's gentle and it's protective. And then the garnet family is so diverse. You know what I mean? And different forms of garnet grow on different continents. So it's really beautiful to see the diversity. All garnet all the time.
Yes.
Now we're gonna show you some pendants, but I only have 4. So if you and these are huge and beautiful and affordable, which are all my favorite things.
Oh wow. Which one first?
You can get 2 of these for the price of 1 lithograph that I didn't buy. I know. I'm glad you like garnet too. These are Smoky quartz points.
They're so pretty.
Now, the one on the farthest left is the lightest, and it's kind of like a honey citrine smoky. And then they get darker as they go across, but they are all natural. And they're really stunningly clear. And they all have rainbow moonstone cabochons on the front. So smoky quartz, it's so beautiful.
So pretty.
Smoky quartz is for clearing and transmutation, right? We've talked about that. And so taking denser energy and making it lighter and easier to work with. And then rainbow moonstone is about manifestation. Aren't they beautiful? And they're all
gorgeous.
like the design extends all the way around the
Yes.
sides. So the smallest is 229, 3.25 inches. The medium is 249, 3.75 inches. And then the larger one is just a touch larger.
Yeah.
Actually, I have 2 of this size, the largest for 259.
Wow.
And that's all she wrote.
They're beautiful.
But they are, yeah, I mean, I don't think, let me just show them for
Yeah, of
scale.
course.
I don't think, I would, this comes on a chain, but I would wear it longer. But I'm showing you the largest size. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Because I would wear it long. You could wear it up here shorter, but I think, this kind of begs to be more of
I
a
agree.
dramatic statement piece.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they're just, it's whether you like your smokier or whiskier.
Whiskier. Yes.
What's your pleasure?
Pretty. And the rainbow moonstone on them are very, very flashy.
They're super flash.
Yes.
It's flash bash.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
I thought those were really beautiful. Smoky quartz should be in your jewelry collection. It really
Absolutely.
should. Because it is powerful, and it raises the vibration while it clears out what you don't want. So it kind of like does a dual service, if you will. So yeah, congratulations, you guys.
Congrats, guys.
That was rad.
I have these. Oh my gosh.
I know. So this is one of our discount items for tonight, and I have to tell you, I mean, there's labradorite and then there's labradorite.
Yes.
Because labradorite is the stone of new beginnings,
And the bottom has
new
flash.
possibilities. I know, it's like, it's good when the bottom's
Yep.
pretty. I love gemstone tea light holders. We were just talking about it as a team. Like, it's really cool. Like, usually people have like glass, which is pretty too, but it's really cool when you've got something meaningful. This is your new moonstone of new beginnings, new possibilities, new visions, right? So, and you know me and the new moon, it's my favorite phase.
So cool.
Originally we had these for $89. Online they're like easily over $100. So, and it's shipping for free. They're $62 tonight, 4 inches, and it comes with a tea light, so you don't have to go. Where's the tea light?
I know.
It's like when you get like a pendant that doesn't come on a chain and you can't wear it right away.
Or when you order a sparkle rainbow wand and it doesn't come with a battery.
That pissed me off.
I know. I just had to throw that in there.
No, it's my power gun. Oh, actually, I put the battery in and it didn't work.
Ugh.
So my son, it arrived, and my son looks at it and he goes, "That's a piece of shit." And I was like, "Yes, it is. It's shitty. It's a shitty little gun." I mean, it's a Power Ranger thing. Like, it's not.
Oh my
What kind of
gosh.
quality are you expecting? But I did expect it to work.
I know, at the very least.
Like, make a sound or something, you know what I mean? Light up for me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
These are
congratulations.
amazing, yeah.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with crystal tea light holders.
It's one of those things that's cool to have in your collection, which is why we bring them to you. You're afraid to wear your point long because it might swing out and smack something. Actually, that's a good point. You don't want to be hitting people and things with your
Talisman.
your amulets. So sorry I hit you with my amulet.
You can wear it under the clothes. No, I'm joking.
Yeah.
Tuck it.
That's kind of sexy sometimes
It
to wear
is.
jewelry that like is in the
You can pull it out to show.
in the cleavage. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's like, what do you think's down there? Anyway, okay.
I've always thought about doing like a sage goddess, like the people who work at Sage Goddess a segment of like what's in your bra and like just live like asking our people to pull out, because I know a lot of people who work here that all have gemstones in their bra.
Do you know they still fall out on me? I still forget that I put something in my bra, and then at night I'm like, crash, and it's like really like, yes.
I was in the dressing room once, and a girl was obviously changing, and I saw like a rose quartz fall out. I was like, sister.
I see you over there in the dressing room across from me. Yeah.
Side note.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Now. Okay. We are going to talk to you about this is one of my favorite and very affordable items in this show. Under $45. Actually, I bypassed the. Sorry. Well,
we already showed them on accident.
Well, I want to give Team SG a break. That was my mistake. Okay. Yeah, I'll show it to you in a second. But it's really cool, and it's another one that like it's cool to have in your collection. This cuff is beautiful, though. This is one of the only times we've had a Petersite cuff. It's very rare that you see Petersite. And when I was showing it earlier, I had a friend ask me, she's like, was that blue tigersite? I'm like, no, it's Petersite. And my friend was like, whoa. With dual hummingbirds and Ethiopian opals.
Yes.
I mean, it is just so incredibly beautiful. Petersite is the second stone of happiness. There's two stones that really are about happiness: Petersite and Ocean Jasper. So it's really cool that we have like both of them in the same show.
Love that.
This is all sterling silver with gold. It is $749.
So pretty.
And it is one of the prettiest Petersite bracelets I've ever seen. And then I love that the hummingbirds are like,
I know.
No matter which way you wear it, a hummingbird is facing you, and a hummingbird is facing the person who's looking at you.
So pretty.
I have such a teeny town wrist.
Oh
I don't wanna
you really
like
do.
okay.
So small.
But I don't want to adjust it from my wrist, because if your wrist is bigger, I don't want you to have to move it around. But isn't that beautiful?
It's so pretty on you.
Oh, I love it. But I love Petersite. It's really rare to find. And this is another stone, like, again, you know it's good. It's shiny on the back.
Oh, yes.
The parts you don't see are shiny.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gorge.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I can tell you about what I was starting to tell you about.
Yay!
And congratulations.
Congrats,
Whoever gets that is a magic one. I love hummingbirds. You know that. Hummingbirds, peacocks, and crows. Those are my birds of choice. And then dove. Because I do love doves.
Me too.
It was its cutest little sweet story, because Pax has such a sweet spirit. And he loves watching birds. Because he's got a little hound in him, like by his biology. But he's very gentle. Literally, there was a dove sitting like 3 feet away from him, and he was just sitting there watching it, and it didn't move.
Wow.
And I was like, good on you, dude.
That's amazing.
But he was just like turning his head like,
curious.
Hi, dove. And I'm just watching like, you leave that dove alone.
Don't move him, muscle.
You don't. And he did. He just sat there and like looked at it. I took a picture of that moment. It was really sweet.
So sweet.
No good segue into black tourmaline from there, but maybe black tourmaline protected the dove from the dog. This is a terminated. So the point on the front, this is the way black tourmaline terminates. Other side.
There we go.
So show them the other side.
You show me.
That's it.
Here we go.
So that is a natural termination of black tourmaline.
So cool.
So most of the time, 99% of the time when you find black tourmaline, it's cool, but it's in chunks, right? Which is cool. It's like this side, right? But they cut it on that side too, because they want to they want to, they would rather sell slices of that than sell one long bar like that. So this is, and what's really cool is it's not polished. You can tell this is the natural termination, because it's not. Sometimes they will try to polish a point to make it look like it's terminated, but it's not naturally terminated. The reason you want terminations of stones is because that's the power point. You want natural terminations on your stones. They're always more valuable. They're always more expensive. So these are 2.5 to 3 inches at $44.
Wow.
Our regular price for that size is close to like $65, $70 for terminated black tourmaline. So it's kind of a generator for your collection, which is really, really cool. In the most protective stone on the planet.
Wow.
Yeah. Nothing is more protective.
I've totally seen those like shaved points that you're talking about a bench. It's cool to see it like this, the natural state.
Sometimes they can just polish that, you know what I mean? So it is still natural, but they kind of like enhance it.
Yeah, that's what I meant, sure.
But they kind of, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like that kind of like, it's more powerful when you know this is how the planet created it versus like somebody who's trying to sculpt it for you.
1000%. Same page.
Yeah. Even with quartz though, I don't know. Yeah, people, but a lot of people come to us and they want super shiny, super polished, super, you know, and it's just like, and there's no judgment, but I just think if you have a natural point, that's really cool.
Absolutely. I always like the natural.
It's the fingerprint. Of God.
Yes.
Oh, cool. I love that Talinda's been looking for one this size.
I know.
We got you tonight. Yay. That's really, really cool.
Super special.
All right. Seriously, if you don't have black tourmaline in your collection, that's what a place to start.
I know.
It really kind of doesn't get better than that. I mean, you can get bigger pieces than that, but I mean, that's an incredible opportunity. You want more skulls? Okay, well, first we're going to show you, I just have one pendant, but we kind of have had a little bit of a garnet theme tonight. This is a different garnet that we get to talk about. Pyrope garnet. Isn't this beautiful? Pyrope garnet comes from Africa, and then there's amethyst on top of it. What I love is it's root and crown with a hummingbird.
How amazing.
So it's kind of like, what else do you need? Pyrope comes from the Greek, so you've probably heard the word pyre or pyromaniac. So it's fire, and then op is the appearance of, right, like the optics of something. So pyrope garnet is something that looks like fire.
Amazing.
It's known for just being a more intense color of red. So when you see garnet that is super, super red and natural, which this is, it's pyrope. Okay. And now you know. And not almandine, because this is more red than wine. Do you see the difference? I just like to educate you on your garnet so that when you're looking at different pieces of jewelry, because pyrope garnet is going to be more expensive. It's more rare than almandine garnet. Okay, so this one is $229, and it's done in sterling silver.
Gorgeous.
We've learned some Greek tonight. We've learned about hydros, right? Water. We've learned about fire. What other elements do we need to learn about tonight? It's kind of fun though, because when you know the roots of your words, I used to teach that to undergraduates, and when you know the roots of your words, it just helps with everything. Biology class, you know what I mean? Because so much of our language is founded on Greek and Latin. Really, I mean, more than you realize, you know? My dad said when he came to this country, because he didn't speak English, he just had a little dictionary. That's really cute. He really didn't speak very much English. But he said it was amazing how he was able to still understand what people were saying, because he understood like the roots of the words that they were saying.
That's so
It's
cool.
like you can kind of make it out, which is neat. Okay. Burmese garnet, I would assume Burma. But that's just me guessing based on the name.
Etymology.
I don't know.
Just kidding.
No, yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know, but I would guess. And you do find garnets on most of the major continents, but not in big quantities. Or, you know, the most prolific is almandine, and it crystallizes in the largest formations of all the. That and melanite garnet, which is a gorgeous black garnet from Mali, Africa. I love. But I digress. Oh, we all have a melanite like fetish a little bit.
We really do.
Here. It's like, woo, keep her away from the melanite.
Oh gosh, so beautiful.
Well, thanks for being here, Misbehaving. We were misbehaving right
Misbehaving.
alongside you tonight. Okay, I love this anklet, and this is a really cool holiday gift idea. It's one of our special priced items tonight because we thought, what a cool holiday gift. Kyanite is the stone of energetic balance, and this is an anklet. It's 9 inches in sterling silver for $99.
Cute.
Isn't that cute?
So cute.
It's also good for vertigo. It's also good for menopause. It literally balances the chakras.
Yes.
That's its job.
Alignment. Yay.
It is, yeah. So, you know, put it on your left ankle to bring that energy in, or put it on your right ankle to send that energy out.
The kyanites are so juicy, Gemmy.
They're sparkly.
Oh,
Isn't that
so
cute?
pretty.
Cheryl, yes. And it's cool to tell you about it. And sometimes we do have it. We have had melanite before. We might have it on sagegoddess.com. So you should search Melanite. Also has Greek roots. It's just funny, I have the language tonight. So you can put a little extender on this if your ankle is bigger. All my extenders are from Amazon. It's just kind of cool. They have them like 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch extenders. So sometimes it's fun to do that if you have things you want to make longer or shorter.
I'm in the same boat. I would definitely need to. I have thick ankles.
This is like the average, but you know what's average, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, but what a great holiday gift for someone.
So pretty.
Yeah, and anklets are sexy. If you don't wear anklets, like it's time. And toe rings.
I know.
Gotta up your game.
Really?
Yeah, I don't even notice my toe ring. And people are always like, is that comfortable? And I'm like, yeah. I don't even notice it's there. Mine's from ST. Remember we had Ruby and Sapphire ones?
Yes.
Okay, so congratulations on your anklet.
Guys.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. There's only one of this ring, and I love this ring so much. I can't even tell you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Stars. Onyx.
Yes.
Onyx was, it's funny. Onyx had a real foothold in kind of antique jewelry. A lot of you have probably seen or had grandmothers who had onyx rings. Onyx is very protective. Onyx is actually a type of petrified wood. So it's lighter than the other stones. In terms of its actual density, but it's not lighter metaphysically, and it is just as powerful as your obsidians, your, in my opinion, tourmaline, and we don't see it as often in jewelry. This is such a priestess ring. I can't even. It's totally adjustable.
Yeah,
totally adjustable.
I have the sister ring to it right here.
Yeah,
that's mine personally.
Yeah. same person who made it. Aren't they beautiful?
With the 3 stars.
The stars are
so
everything.
pretty.
So it's $269. So it's affordable too.
Yeah. Oh,
I love you that.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, you have your mother's onyx ring. It's really cool, and the style was kind of consistent. They would do oval onyx, and sometimes they would inset, stones. You'll see them sometimes when you're in antique stores.
I have a little pendant exactly as you're describing
really? Yeah,
from
that's
an antique shop.
My favorite antique shop actually closed. It was down here. It was like on the corner across from SG, and I went there with my mom constantly as a little girl, and so it's funny to drive by it every day because.
I have seen that. I've been like, I wish
memories.
I could go there. It's closed.
It was rad. It was
man.
a little antique mall. It was really cool if you remember memory lanes. Anyway, congratulations. Christina F. got that one.
Congrats, girl.
It's beautiful. It's super beautiful. Okay. Now.
Are we ready?
Are
we ready for
you
this?
ready?
Are we ready?
A lot of you came for this. I'm just going to tell you I only have 21.
Oh. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh my lord.
Oh my
this
God.
is sterling silver. This took us a long time to make.
It's so cool.
And on the underside, it's all little, it's like little webs. It's very secure.
Wow.
Apophyllite is a member of the zeolite family for spiritual ascension. I know. is right.
I know.
Come on, honey. You got to have your fingers really ready for this one.
Yeah.
It's under $250.
Oh my gosh.
What? So you need to start typing now.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 apophylites.
$249. I have 21.
Positive vibes, yes.
This is like the mothership is going to land and take you back to your planet. The price is insane. No, I know. It's just wait for Team SG, take a nice deep breath, and then type.
So cool.
You don't want to miss this. This was a long time in the making, and it'll be a long time before we have it back. So I'm really excited for the 21 of you who can get one, because like I said, I know a lot of you came specifically for it. I know.
Yeah. A crown for my cat.
Oh my god, I want to do that. Or like a... Poor Smudgy, but like,
poor Smudgy. Yeah, definitely like a cute little collar situation.
Again, That's not an animal you're gonna mess with.
No.
Yeah, I'll show it to you on. It is incredible. Again, I don't want to over adjust it for you because my wrist is so small.
So cool. Come on.
Can you imagine? Like, I mean,
I love it.
And yes, you could adjust it to my size, which is 6 inches, but I mean, it also will go up to like 9. So I just want to leave it in its original state. And that's how you get cuffs on, by the way, is you turn it to the side and you pull across and then you push and then turn. That's how you get cuffs on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or for your chihuahua, yes, but as a cuff, oh my goodness.
Yeah, when you're not wearing it, put it on your chihuahua.
It's beautiful, truly.
Oh my Lord, that wouldn't even fit on Paxton's arm.
I know, his little paw.
He's so like buff. Anyway, it is incredible. Congratulations
It's amazing.
to the 21.
Congrats, you
we're
guys.
Really happy for you.
Ugh.
We all had a moment.
We
with
really
that.
did.
We had a moment with that. Okay. The next stone is really interesting. It's rare, and it is powerful for the water element, which, interestingly enough, and one of its metaphysical properties, we were talking about this earlier, is to help you overcome the fear of water, and also fear of intimacy. So it is called cerulite. Are you guys ready? Okay. Mm-hmm. Cerulite.
Ooh.
And that is a gorgeous,
beautiful shot
of cerulite. Cerulite comes from Chile. And it is such a rare stone. We only have like 21 pieces of it. And so I have 14 of the 1 inch size, and I have 7 of the 1.5 inch size. So this would be a great piece for your crystal healing tray, because I don't think you have this one on your tray. I think this is the first time we brought you cerulite. A lot of people talk to us about emotional fear after trauma. Yeah. So, and what's interesting is people who tend to have fear in relationships also tend to have fear of water. They tend to kind of be partner emotions. So I have 14 of the small at $69, and I have 7 of the medium at $79. And that's all she wrote for cerulite. Isn't that cool?
So cool.
Rare throat chakra. Does it rub off on skin? It didn't on me when I was holding it. I can check for you.
Yeah.
I love rubbing stones.
Eyeshadow?
In case you don't know. Let me see if I can make it into eyeshadow for you.
Thank you.
No, it does not.
No.
Too bad,
cool,
but it's beautiful though. Okay. It has such what really struck me about it, and there's a little bits of quartz on these too. It has like the coolest texture to it.
It does.
It's like satisfying to touch it.
Right?
I mean, it's just like, but you can see the little quartz crystals on it, like little micro quartz formations.
Oh, how cute!
I know, it's cool to bring you something really unique and rare. Oh, you see the little quartz here on there? Look at him.
They look like little salt crystals or something, but they're not. They're quartz.
Anyway, I think that's so rad.
Super cool.
That's what we try to do, things like that with these gem shows, is bring you things like, does it glow with black light? I didn't know that.
Cool.
I'm scared to bring that black light baseball bat back.
I'm just curious.
Because it looked like an accident waiting to happen, but
our gem DJ is checking.
I have been on Amazon buying flashlights lately, and at night, and
it turns white. I don't know.
Oh,
interesting.
Yeah, maybe still. I mean,
it's a type of
color change, something.
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
Doing a little something.
So congrats. It is not related to aquamarine, but it's a good question.
I know.
No, it's its own situation.
My perpite.
It's a Wheel of Fortune time.
Yay!
So again, if you shop at sagegoddess.com last week,
Wheel of Fortune time.
I know.
Okay.
We are doing double terminated Congo Citrine. We have done the most amazing prices. I just think, and again, it's got other term. It's a twin double term.
Mm-hmm.
High.
Hello.
It's actually a triple. Is it a triple?
It looks like a triple.
Holy shit! And on 1010 and Wheel of Fortune. So I'm gonna choose a winner now.
Drum roll.
I know. I know, it's fun. I'm kind of but I'm really feeling into the energy. So let me see where this one needs to go.
Don't steal that.
Susan Reyes.
Congrats.
Reyes.
Congrats.
Reyes. Congratulations. Your last name
Yes.
means kings.
Ooh,
How about that?
Yes.
Stone fit for a king.
Yes.
That's one of the coolest
It really is.
Congo points. It's worth about $250. It was
Ugh.
rad.
Amazing, you guys. Congrats.
I know.
Congrats.
Yeah, it's cool because some of you came for the giveaways this week, or from last week, so it's good to have you here. Okay. Actually, I told you earlier we only had one set left, but this is our final set of the evening, but it's kind of everything in one. Do you know the type of wood, Robin, that the board is on? I meant to ask you that.
I'm not sure. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I know they'll ask, and I forgot to ask you. Okay. This is the ultimate Samhain set of tools, especially if you missed the original set of tools, because some of you have asked us, like, what would you recommend in its place? And this is a cool set because on our website, we have had this set in the past for you for $104, and then you had to pay shipping. Tonight, you're getting all of the things that you see here, including the Flower of Life engraved board, which is beautiful.
So cool.
You get the Transmute beeswax candle, which is made with the Transmutation perfume. The Moon Phase engraved Palo Santo, a white sage bundle. Isn't that cool? Together.
So pretty.
And then you get a brecciated jasper skull. Brecciated jasper is the stone of stoicism. It really is. It's like keeping your shit together. So it's a really cool stabilizing stone. Brecciated means that it has multiple stones within it. Brecciated jasper is usually a combination of red and black and white jasper, which is what you see there. And you get the whole set together for $73.
That's so cute.
Isn't that cool?
So
Oh, and the cauldron.
Yeah.
And it's a heavy, like, you know what I mean? It's not like a plastic cauldron.
No, you can like burn things in this.
It's legit.
Yeah, you can light these and like keep them in
That's
here.
what I would do.
Yeah.
I would keep my
Without your sorry
white
sage,
sage and
yeah.
my I would keep my white sage and my Palo Santo in there. Isn't that cute?
Absolutely. So sweet.
All year round.
Yeah.
Perfect for Easter.
Thanksgiving.
I don't put my Halloween stuff away. I mean, I know people do, and I bless them, you know what I mean? But it's just like every day is a good day for a triple moon cauldron.
Absolutely. If you're a moon magic practitioner, this is year round.
Yeah, it is, because it represents all the phases of the moon. You know, so you're
I'm not
waxing, you're
joking.
waning. No, they know we're not joking. they are not surprised, right? Yay, congrats.
Guys.
We are working on Naturalite. Teresa Moore, and thank you for asking. It's tough. It's tough to get Naturalite. We are working on it.
Yes.
You never put your Christmas tree away. I love that too. You know what I mean? If things make you happy, then you should do them. I'm one of those people. I grew up where like we had like some things that were like for special occasions. I don't do that. I use my mom collected depression glass for us, and I was always afraid like it was going to break because it was so special that she collected it. That's what we use for drinking glasses.
I love that.
Like, what am I waiting for? You know what I mean? What's the special occasion? Special occasion is it's Tuesday.
Absolutely.
Use your good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like, truly, though, I can't agree with that more.
It's important.
It
if you grew up
is.
like that, though, it
Yeah.
can become ingrained in you. Like, oh, but that's the special dishes or whatever. That's like, I'm special.
Yeah.
It's a dish. I'm going to use it. And you know that actually you're less likely to break things when you use them all the time than you are if you're like, oh,
Trembling when you
yeah,
use
like,
it.
oh,
You just,
Yeah.
you know, you only, YOLO.
there is somebody in my neighborhood though, and I do question it because it's a house that's not occupied very often, and there's a Christmas wreath, but it's like half on, half off, and like the bows on the, you know, I don't think that's intentionally just enjoying Christmas. I think that's like from like 8 years ago and just
Yeah,
like
never
got left
got
behind.
picked up.
So I'm not into that. I'm not
No.
into like accidental celebration. I'm into like I'm trying not to say, I mean, it's, you wouldn't know, but I mean, it's just it is a little, every time I drive by, I'm like, it turns a little bit more like in the wind and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's really, it doesn't
By
look
Christmas, Athena's taken it down.
I just like I've had moments where I'm just like
rehanging
my
it.
Venus
Like,
Virgo
Yeah,
is
rehanging
like,
it.
I just want to help
She
you.
wraps
little
lights
bow
around
something.
it.
Please get a new wreath. I should put a little.
Instacart
I should
summer wreath.
put a little sign on it that says "Help me, help me."
Those little elves people like to get. You can
Yeah,
just hang one.
yeah. Just sort of like every week, I just change that. I think that's not legal to do that on people's property. But
Yeah.
anyway, you know, it's just
Very
I'm just
vandalism.
the thoughts that go through my mind. Okay,
Ah, so funny.
good lord. Okay. I just, you know, I am a person of faith.
Amazing.
I was raised in the Christian tradition, and I'm not Catholic, but I have to tell you, like, all of the icons, and especially Mary, are very important to me. So I just thought this was awesome.
This is so cool.
And these are 30 inches long,
Yeah.
and it's all of the symbols of our Holy Mother.
Wow.
And I think,
Oh, I like
so isn't that cool? It's like a charm necklace. Isn't that beautiful?
I'm obsessed with this.
I was obsessed, and I just thought you would be too. I know. So these are under $100. I have 19 of them, and I hope it resonates with you too. So $99, and it is so, and it's substantial. I didn't actually look at the. I was so excited about it. I didn't look at the. Oh, it's our Mother of Guadalupe. It's in Spanish.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
It's so beautiful.
Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is so beautiful. But yeah, it's all different icons. There's a candle. It's just incredible.
That's so
this is what it looks
unique.
like. Isn't that pretty?
I didn't get to show this part, you guys, too. I love the little clasp.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because that was
Yeah.
one of the things I loved about it
Look
to
at the
begin with, and I
clasp.
forgot to mention it.
I love it.
Yeah. At your
Oh.
neck.
So beautiful.
A little detail that, like, if you wear your hair down, nobody will see, but you know.
But you know.
Yeah. This would be a beautiful gift. Unfortunately, it is not sterling silver, because if it was sterling silver, it's heavy. It would
Yeah.
be really much more expensive.
Yeah.
It's a mix. There's sterling in the mix, but it is not solid sterling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Isn't that pretty?
Amazing. I've never seen
I
anything
know
like that.
so many people who would love this as a gift for the holidays. It's intentional, and then I will tell you, I would hang it when I'm not wearing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I like to adorn, like,
Yeah.
my doorways. We talk about thresholding a lot. Jared was mentioning in the car. Like, I just,
Mm-hmm.
I would hang it when you're not wearing
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I know, there's something really amazing about it. My aunt, who passed away when she was very young, but so I never really got to know her, but I always looked up to her, always wore a Mary amulet. And it was the same thing. Like, we were all raised Christian and not necessarily Catholic, so it's funny how close I feel to Mary, even though I'm not
Yeah.
Catholic.
I feel the same way.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I read recently. I read a lot, and one of the books I was reading, because my mom's philosophy was always like, why do Catholic people need Mary to intercede for them between, like, and what I was reading in this book, which I thought was really powerful, is she's a barrier. Like, she goes where you shouldn't go to protect you. So it's not necessarily that you need her to do that. It's a gift that she provides. So I thought that was a really cool perspective on Mary.
That's amazing. Yes.
All right. This wand is Holy Mother of Cow. Holy, holy,
no,
holy.
No. I have it.
Okay.
There's something else in the box. to
Thank
show
you.
us.
Oh, okay.
Custom made. Sterling silver. And I mean heavy duty. Like, this is not like, it's under $900. But let me tell you why. It is on the top, a star sapphire sphere.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It is insane, you guys. The accents are rainbow moonstones and sapphires.
Look at those sapphires.
The body of it is all labradorite with flash for days, and then it's kyanite on the bottom. In sterling silver. This is like royal. This is like it's fun because we design things, so we get to like dream themes up that we've never seen before. Like, oh, what would it look like to have a crazy holy priestess wand? This is one of those things that you will look back and go, why didn't I get that wand?
Yeah.
We're never, if we made one similar, it's never going to look exactly like this.
Oh.
And when you hold it down that one line where all the blue, because the sapphire is blue, the labradorite's blue, it's $899.
Wow.
And then that should be the only one that you use most of the time.
Most of the time. This sphere up here is really amazing.
It's insane. When you get that in the sun, you're going to see the 6 points of the star.
Yeah.
It's like,
it's the quality
insane.
is incredible. Amazing.
Dear Affirm.
I know.
Some people like to have tools like this.
Yeah.
We don't bring a lot of them, but we have people who come. Oh my God.
There it is.
Leave it to the photographer to.
I'm gonna get the shot. I promise I'll get it.
You did.
It's really super long.
It's insane.
Beautiful.
Is the cauldron cast iron? I'm not sure. It's heavy AF.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
I'm not sure.
definitely the type of cauldron you can safely burn things in.
Pat got that one. Pat Forbes. Cheers. I mean, honestly, it's gonna be one of those things. She has done an incredible job of showing it to you. You're still gonna open the box and go.
It's amazing.
It's one of those things we could sit here and talk about.
Yeah.
Pat made a good life choice tonight.
We do have a couple of these left. The set, the cauldron is iron.
Oh, the cauldron is iron.
Cool.
Yay!
And then, I listed at the beginning of the sale, we have 2 sizes of these purpurite left.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, if you didn't get purpurite,
Great shot.
relieves psychic anxiety.
Yes.
The energy you pick up from other people. Really calming, really good for de-stress, and it's an alternative sugilite because it is a purple ore of manganese from Africa.
Beautiful.
And the purpurite was, let me just tell you.
Number 2 and 3 there available.
Okay, so we have the 1.75 inch for $119 and the 2 inch for $149. Yeah, and they're beautiful, and they are naturally shimmery like that.
Yeah.
They look like, it's hard to describe it. Like, it really is a shimmer on the surface of them. And I like them natural like this because sometimes they will polish them and they're still shimmery, but it's not like that.
Not as much. I totally agree. The first time I saw the flash of purpurite, my life changed. I was like, what do you mean? It's like...
There's a before that moment and there's an after that moment.
Very distinct.
I love that, actually. I'm telling you, we're all a little obsessed or we probably wouldn't be here doing what we're doing now. They call these witches' fingers.
These are so cool.
This is another amalgam stone. Are you ready to learn a little bit? And these are affordable. I just don't have a lot of them. I think it's funny that they call them witches' fingers.
I do too.
These are quartz, rutile, mica, muscovite, magnetite, sphalerite, feldspar, hematite, zinwaldite, actinolite, calcite, and zircon.
Okay.
In one stone from South Africa. Is that the coolest thing ever?
They are so pretty.
They are absolutely beautiful. I mean, and you can just see, and what's cool is some of those minerals grow as the overgrowth on the stone. So it's kind of like a scepter formation in a way because you've got a quartz point growing and then all of these other minerals want to be at the party, right?
So cute.
They are magic. You should have one of these in your collection too, and they are affordable. So I have 51 of the 1.5 to 2 inch for $34. That's the small pieces. And then it goes 39, 44, and 49. And I have less and less. So I have 51 of the 1 to 2 inch. 1.5 to 2 for $34. 19 of the 2 to 3 inch for $39, 9 of the 3 to 4 inch for $44, and then I have 3 of the bomb 5 inch, 4.5 to 5 for $49.
Wow, the coloring is so interesting.
It's all of the different inclusions coming together. Yeah, it's
so
it's
pretty.
amazing, and just like on most of them you can see And think about what the earth had to go through to produce that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's really quite a stunning miracle
It
to
really
see
is.
these. And we almost never see them and almost never have them. They are rare. So enjoy.
Enjoy. And a
They
partridge in a pear
They
tree.
have undergone 3 different growth processes, these points, versus 1 for traditional quartz.
Amazing.
So it's kind of like those of us who've had 3 different lifetimes in one lifetime.
Yeah.
Like, here's my first lifetime, and then this is my second lifetime, and then this is my other lifetime.
Hi.
All in one
Which is
fell
finger.
swoop. All in one finger. Yeah. So congrats. That's another one. I was just like, that was just too cool.
So
Too
cool.
cool tonight. I have one of this necklace. It's so awesome.
Oh my gosh. I love this one.
I do too.
Oh my God, I'm whispering. I love it though.
Here's a pop quiz. How much do you know about pyrope garnet? Well, I know a lot now because I came to the live gem show this evening. Because that is a pyrope on the bottom, and it is bright red. Yeah. It is bright red, so you can tell the pyrope. Remember, it's red, not wine color. Atop that is an ammonite. This is all sterling silver, and then we have rubies
Wow.
and smoky quartz.
Wow.
Ammonites are fossils, right? Those were living, breathing creatures.
So amazing.
Smoky quartz clears energy. Ruby is for grounding and passion, and pyrope garnet looks like fire.
It's so pretty.
$239. I cannot believe that. It's in sterling silver. It's incredible.
That garnet is gorgeous.
Only one. Only one. 18 to 20 inches.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one, like, just like,
I was gonna like kind of do a.
oh my god. Wear her alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she deserves
Beauty.
just to have all the attention
Yeah.
on her.
Yes. Amazing.
Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful.
Yes. And the garnet.
Yeah, I mean,
The
it's
bottom.
like, it's the perfect combination.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is, like, it's not a combination you would necessarily imagine.
Mm-mm,
You know what I mean?
Not at all, but it's so unique
Smoky
for that.
is.
Yeah.
You know? But
Yeah.
then, like, garnets and rubies, like, what?
I know.
What I want is the ring version of this. I don't
Yeah.
even know what it would look like.
I know.
Like, I just wanted to poof, like, appear in front of or a cuff.
Ooh, the full set. We'll take the full set.
Yeah. Just, dear universe, dear body.
Yeah.
Yeah. She probably couldn't make that happen.
I know.
Anyway,
Bonnie.
congratulations. Holy smokes.
So we have some of these left.
Oh my gosh, how?
Straight.
Aww. It's our
People are asking
little...
about sets. So.
Yeah, Persephone trio.
Yes.
We do. It's the aura. That aura.
That's what I'm saying.
And at this time of day when the sun is coming through,
Mhm.
that aura ocean jasper is just everything. That's the stone of happiness with the aura treatment.
Yes.
And then dirty Persephone perfume, which is patchouli and gardenia and tuberose, and then
Deliciousness.
It's very sexy. And then you get your obsidian key,
Fun little set.
and that was. Do you remember which number that was? It was early in the days, wasn't it?
Early.
It was on the second page, number 17.
79. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Now, and congrats on that, because
Yeah,
that's just a cool
congrats,
set.
guys.
If you bought it all separately, it would be, I think we said about $100.
Yeah.
So it's the sets that we're doing are just kind of like, you don't have to pay shipping, and you get everything for less. So it's a fun way to collect. And some of you love the Dirty Persephone perfume. That has a fan base.
And the Aura Ocean Jasper, for me alone,
I
would
can
buy
barely,
it
I
for.
can barely look up
I
there.
know.
So it's like, oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
Cute.
This is a cool opportunity. I mean, it's like beyond a cool opportunity.
Oh. Okay. Now we're sitting down.
Lemurian Citrine. This one has tourmaline on it, for goodness sake. These are, I'll just tell you, we have about 20 of these, under $200 for 6 inches of Lemurian citrine, meaning see the lines?
Yes.
And these are some of the best quality Lemurian citrines I've ever seen. The Legend of Lemuria, they call that the staircase to heaven, those lines. It's a great shot. Is that, and this one, by the way, is like double, triple terminated. It's just insane. Is that gorgeous quality? $199. But again, I don't have a lot of them. If you don't have Lemurian citrine in your collection, this is, in my opinion, this is the best quality and size you will get for that price.
Wow.
It's like a gem show price.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's just a good opportunity. So the Lemurian civilization, it is said that before it fell in a great flood, that the priests and priestesses encoded their wisdom into those lines. And so you can kind of like read them like Braille. Do that with your left hand because that's your receiving to channel, you know? But anyway, citrine grows with tourmaline and albite, which you see a little bit of albite on there too, and lepidolite. I mean, there's just a lot happening. I think there was black tourmaline on one side too.
Over here.
Like, oh, you know, just no big deal.
Someone in the chat I saw said, that looks like money-making magic. You are right.
Yeah.
Prosperity altar all the way.
I have to walk away from citrine sometimes because I've never met a piece of citrine I didn't like.
Same.
But this isn't a whole different class.
Yeah.
This isn't a league of its own.
Yes.
For sure.
Agreed.
So that's a good life choice.
Absolutely.
They are all points. Yes, they are all terminated points. Yes, Lena. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Hello.
But that's why there's so few of them. Yeah, it's an incredible opportunity. Because Lemurian citrine is much more rare than non-Lemurian. Not all citrine is Lemurian. That puts it in a separate class.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, my boyfriend's here.
Sorry.
I'm just going to say, I cannot believe the price on this skull because it ships for free. Is $599 for Hessite garnet skull that's hand carved.
Hello.
And it's got quartz all over it. There's a whole quartz vein on the side of his head. Like, this is it should be $1,500.
Wow.
$599. Congrats on your citrine, by the way. I'm really happy for those of you who are getting that Lemurian citrine because the quality is insane. It's insane. I didn't find Oscar. Do you know where Oscar is?
I think that we got Oscar. Oscar is around. We have to find Oscar.
Oh my lord. Oscar's here somewhere. I need to check at home too. Maybe Oscar. Oh, I thought Oscar was here. We will find him. I know.
Wow.
I know.
He's a giant. He is.
Now, Hessite garnet is a stone of abundance and prosperity.
Yes.
And like I said, hand carved. Jackie got it. Oh my god.
Congrats.
Yeah. I don't think Dave took Oscar, although, you know, he's not a fan, you know?
Poor Oscar.
Well, you know, it's Marshall, so it's fine. This is insane. I know. Congrats. I mean, I don't even know what to say. That's just like, holy what? It's incredible.
It is very heavy, Jamie, yes.
Yes. Not liftable. Mm-mm. That's why it's like sometimes when we do these things and the free shipping in the US are $5 outside the US, it's sort of like, whoa. Okay. Yay. That was awesome. Congrats to you. Okay, now this is one of my favorite things in the show. I sound like a broken record, but pyro garnet.
Yes.
Is that incredible?
Wow.
With carved smoky quartz in sterling silver and 14 karat gold for under $150.
Look at those garnets.
They are beautiful.
Goodness.
These are it's interesting because they're just a little bit more pink than red, but they are still pyro. And I just think what the story of this is, we had these smoky quartz carved, and and then we set a setting for them. It was like it just needed to have its own crown, basically.
Yeah.
And again, garnet and smoky quartz. For those of you who don't have enough like lower chakra jewelry, I just think this is elegant and beautiful and really timeless. So pretty. And the chain is sterling, and it's 16 to 18 inches, $149.
Wow.
Aww. Isn't that beautiful? And it's open in the back, so all that energy just comes right through to you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's stunning. And you know what I love about this? I'm a big fan of like metaphysical jewelry. You know what I mean? Like big points and big things. But like I also love things that look a little bit like maybe fine jewelry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like something that's a little more unexpected maybe. And I love that the chain connects on both sides of the pendant too. Like that's, instead of having a bail, I think that's really elegant because it's going to sit really beautifully on you.
Gosh, so pretty, you guys.
Yay!
Yes.
Again, perfect gift for almost anybody. I can't imagine anybody who wouldn't open that and go, even me. I'm like, wow, it's so beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So congratulations. That was a good choice.
Yes.
The other thing that will never disappoint anyone are the guardians. And we have 2 tonight. I know some of you came for the guardians. And a lot of you collect them. I always say, if you start with one guardian, the problem is then you have to have another guardian, and then you have to have another guardian. So cute. These are handmade by a beautiful soul in Glastonbury, England. The bodies are handmade, and then she hand dresses them and paints the fabric that she dresses them in, and then she chooses the crystals that go in their hands and on their head. So she calls them the guardians. And what I love about them is I feel instant peace when I look at them. But they're made with peace and love, and one by one by one. And so the artist sets the price on these, so I just make them available to you. They are each one is one of a kind. They are 2 different prices because one is slightly larger. So the multicolor is 7 inches, and she is $9.99.
Oh my gosh. And
the Amethyst Spirit is 6.5 inches, and she is $8.49.
They
and
are
so the Spirit Amethyst is like just all this multi-terminated magic, right? It's one of my favorite forms of amethyst. Careful, Jared.
I know.
But the light there on that right now is so gorgeous. The way the light's coming through on her. Isn't she magnificent?
And she has one on her head too.
I know.
Gorgeous.
And then there's the Chakra Guardian, right? So, which literally she is root to crown.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
So you can't make a wrong choice here. I know.
I know. I always love to show the backs because I just love the detail of like how she like molds the fabric to their little.
It's incredible. Every single detail is incredible. Gorgeous. Even the experience of just being near them is something. It's probably the same thing just to see them on the screen. So congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Cindy got the Amethyst Guardian.
Oh.
What can I say? Doesn't get better than that. And yeah. The Guardians, just those 2 for tonight. So it is a this one's a little bit of an awkward segue from Guardians to what we're about to show you.
Oh my gosh.
It's not, I don't make the rules.
Nope. So I bought this for my mom when this first
is the
launched.
Best gift. Yeah, it's a fun one to wear. I had mine on and I had my nails done, and I just remember my manicurist looking down and just laughing and looking up at me.
That's so funny.
Sometimes you need to.
When words, you cannot say need to come through, you can wear them.
So, I'm a big fan of the F-bomb. I don't say it a bunch tonight because sometimes people are like, don't swear too much, but I mean, I'm like a sailor in
I am too.
IRL. So we have 2 sizes, 6.5 and size 9.5, and they are $39. And this would be a great gift too.
For the sailor in your life.
For the sailor in your life. That's awesome, Sam. It's totally true. You know who your people are who need this ring, and you know that like And so we tried to make them in 2 different sizes so that if you wanted to gift it to someone,
You could do like a his and her like chain situation.
That's awesome too. Matchy.
Yeah. Or like just a best
possible
friend
way.
situation. Yeah.
In the best possible way. PC got the Rainbow Guardian.
Oh,
congratulations.
congrats.
Yeah. They're going to wonderful homes.
Yay. Take photos.
Love it. Congratulations. Yeah. You know who you are, and you know if you need that ring. Oh, Cindy, really? She said she's been saving. That's awesome. It's really cool when you want something and you get it. You know what I mean? Like, that makes my heart happy.
That is so cool.
That's what it's all about.
Yay.
It's a great way. It's a great conclusion for you. Yeah. I do think this is our last pyrope garnet piece of the night.
No.
I know.
Ooh.
But it's been a theme.
Good one, too.
Yeah. This is pyrope garnet with clear zircon, white zircon. That honestly looks like a diamond.
It does.
Zircon has a lot of similar qualities to diamond. They both crystallize in octahedrons.
Wow.
And they do. The light play is very similar. Zircon is the oldest stone on the planet. It's about 4.5 billion years old. And then we talked about pyrope garnet already, so I won't go there again. But there's a butterfly on this one, and it's $229.
Open on the back.
Zircon's for manifestation. Big time. Big time manifestation. Yeah. But if you think about it, it manifested the planet.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it was here before everything else. That's why we love it. But we almost never see the clear zircon. I mean, you can see it next to Sam's diamond. It's just like, it's crazy how much like
it does. It's very
it's got that light play.
Yeah.
But they literally crystallize in the same structure.
How cool.
Little known facts.
Yes. With the fire garnet.
I know. With your fire garnet. Your pyromaniac garnet.
Pyromaniac garnet. That I'm now obsessed with.
Yeah. So congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
It's a beautiful piece. Beautiful. I know. It's so this is actually kind of like a gift from me to you, because this is my favorite pendulum that we've designed for you. But I'm a peacock person. And I think it's sterling silver, by the way. It's so incredible.
It's amazing.
There is green onyx, blue, I thought there was sapphire on there. Oh, sorry. No, there's kyanite, iolite, amethyst, and green onyx stones all the way around it.
Wow.
It's beautiful. And that is a peacock. Like I said, it's done in sterling silver, and it is so accurate. It is so well weighted.
Pretty.
And it's a Vogel point, right, with all the little facets on the bottom.
This is like the ultimate pendulum in a way.
It's the ultimate pendulum. Now,
definitely designed by someone I know.
it turned out even more beautiful than we had hoped or imagined. And it says SG on the little tag that you hold it by. So if you, I just want to show you. So you hold it by the tab, and I mean, I'm telling you, these pendulums just sing. It's jewelry basically, but I don't go anywhere or do anything without consulting a pendulum. I think it's one of the most important divination tools you can have. But get excited, because these were originally $225. They're $158 tonight. That is almost $75. But that's for the remaining quantity that we have. And I wanted to do something like this with my favorite pendulum, because a lot of you guys ask about sterling silver pendulums, and it's heavy. It's not a lightweight piece. So we won't be able to do this again. Yeah. But I mean, something really special for you for the holidays, or somebody on your list who really would just love to have a sterling silver pendulum, and something, like I said, that's weighty, that has real stones. Like, one day you will hand your sterling silver pendulums down. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's so true.
Not to say that other pendulums aren't accurate or valuable, but one day you will hand yours down. And it's a beautiful tool. The peacock for me is so important because in Greek mythology it was Hera's bird. And there's a big long story that I could tell you, but it's for protection. So yeah.
That is so cool.
I'm I'm so happy for you.
So unique.
It really is. It is so different from
Yeah.
any other pendulum I've ever seen, and we like concocted it.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
it's not, you know, a replica or anything like that. It's
Gorgeous.
just brainchild.
Yes.
Yeah, really cool, right?
Beauty.
It is quartz, and the most beautiful clear quartz.
Yes.
Yeah, sterling, all natural stones. Yeah, I mean, when we do our sterling pendulums, it is like all the way. My original pendulum, my original sterling pendulum, we don't have plans to bring that back right now. That was really hard to make. Yeah, thank you for asking. The first one.
Side question.
Yeah.
What was the first pendulum you ever got?
You know, it's funny that you mention it because I'm a little brokenhearted about it. I lost it
Oh, no.
at the old building.
Oh no.
It wasn't impressive. It was, I mean, I was 16, I think, when I
Okay.
got it.
Cool.
It was just a little smoky quartz pendulum.
Mine was a smoky quartz
Was it
pendulum
really?
too. My first pendulum.
Mine was tiny.
Mine was tiny too.
But it was so accurate.
Oh,
I know.
I don't know where mine is if
Boo-hoo.
it makes you feel better.
That does actually make me feel better. I was so bummed.
That's
But you know, it's isn't it funny? I don't know if you feel this way. I still treasure the things I've had for a long time, especially when it was hard for me to acquire them.
Yeah.
And you know, for me at the time, spending, I think it was $25 or $30 on
Yeah.
a pendulum, you know, and it wasn't sterling silver. Like I had to save for that.
Yeah.
You know, at 16 I was working, you know, and like that was the thing to go and buy that. So, you know, I still treasure, it's never lost on me. You know what I mean? Like, even though I get to now design beautiful things like this and have things like this, like I think if you've ever had those moments, like you just appreciate things so much.
1000%. And especially too, back, you know, we're really lucky now. People are like, these things are a little bit more popularized, but like back, you know, it was harder to come by.
Yeah, no, you had to go like to the store.
To the store to get it. Pick it out.
Although I loved going to the store, you know. I love metaphysical shops too. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, this is a prize. Wheel of
Fortune,
Fortune.
spin the wheel.
Yeah. So I mean, again, the prizes tonight have just been off the chain.
They really have.
Can I see this one real quick?
Of course.
Yeah, the quality of the sapphire on this, you guys, is absolutely insane. It is really, really beautiful. And then it's amethyst.
Gorgeous.
So third eye and crown in sterling silver. And if you shopped last week, your name is on my list. I feel like Santa Claus.
Yes.
I know. So,
Wow.
let's see where this one's going. Walter Cricora.
Ooh.
Walter. Where's Walter?
Where's Walter?
Sometimes Walter's here. Walter, congratulations. I'm so grateful to all of you. I hope you've been enjoying our little raffle, which is not so
Yes.
little.
No.
I don't shop anywhere where they raffle off really cool stuff. I wish I did. I would be really into that. So we try to do fun things for you to keep it exciting because we're grateful for it.
Christine.
I shopped. You're adorable.
resonate. It's so cute.
I know. It's fun to get excited about stuff.
is.
Don't you think? Like as a grown up, it's so like there's so few things
So
that like we like
seldom,
legit
yeah.
get excited about. So we're really happy for Walter and all of you too.
Congrats.
Okay, so did you want me to talk about the Charoite?
People.
We have a couple left.
Yeah. Okay, so Charoite we talked about at the beginning of tonight, so you may have missed it. These are $399. It is 3 inches of the most beautiful quality Charoite. And we talked tonight about how there's the black is Izurine, which is for incredible auric protection and clearing. The light green is actinixite, which is for holding boundaries. And then the Charoite is for courage, and that's the purple stone. Gorgeous lighting too.
Yes.
So it's the warrior stone for just having courage and strength and but also we talked about holding your energy.
Yes.
So congratulations.
The stoicness.
Was Walter here? I thought I saw him.
Walter.
Where are you at, Walter?
Where's Walter?
Did I? I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up.
I didn't see.
Okay. I wanted him to be here.
I know.
Okay.
He knows.
Don't feel bad if you're watching this later, Walter. It's fine. Okay.
Oh my
We're happy
gosh.
for you.
Yes.
So anyway, congratulations on
The size of this
Charoite.
too, because I've seen ones that are this quality, but they're like, you know,
Smaller.
just an inch maybe.
Yeah.
Is insane.
Yeah, we have,
They're
like, little
beautiful.
tiny hearts in
Yeah.
Denver, but-
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's expensive.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
It is, yeah.
But one of the reasons that Charoite is so expensive is the remote region that it comes from
Yeah.
on the Sharo Peninsula in Russia. So it's magic and under ice most of the year. So congratulations. Okay. This is fun too because this is one of our special priced items for Samhain. We thought it was really cool. This is a legit obsidian skull
Cool.
chalice.
Come on.
For $69.
It's
Yeah.
so cool.
These are really incredible. I mean, again, one of those things that like that's on your altar most of the year, right? And so chalices represent water on your altar. It's one of the ways that you hold that element as part of your tools, which is important to have elemental balance. And obsidian clears energy really super powerfully. So that's why we work with so much obsidian. Obsidian comes exclusively from Mexico, and these are hand carved for $69.
Always reminds me of the mummy, the like mouth.
Yeah. I love that so much.
Cool.
But it's like, you know, it's like when you have this in your ceremony, it's just a different, like the energy's just different.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Versus having like something wrong with having a regular chalice on your,
No,
on your
but
altar.
why when you could?
It's heavy too.
It is.
You could alternatively use this as an incense burner. Put a charcoal disc in there or burn your regular incense because it's very safe to burn incense in obsidian. So it's up to you. It's traditional actually to have an obsidian censer or incense burner, but
Cool.
it is heavy.
It is. They are
So
very heavy.
congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Ah,
Oh, so cool.
I know. I mean, it's like certain things for the holiday. We thought that was really fun.
Absolutely. Also as a
So
sphere
congrats.
holder, yes.
Oh, you know what? That would be a rad
That's
sphere
so
holder.
cool. Great idea.
I love that.
Sphere Charoite sphere.
Because I like giving height to things, like, you know, when you have your stones displayed or whatever. So I think that's a really fun idea, actually. I like that. Yeah, Momo and Louie have had the gemstone chalices. Sometimes we've had them too, but there are not very many of them. So it's cool if you have any kind of gemstone chalice, I think. It just takes your game to a whole new level. Okay, for the procrastinator in you, vanadonite. Vanadonite comes only from Morocco. These are gem.
Ooh.
I mean, holy shit, Jared, first of all. Again, there's vanadonite and then there's this.
Whew. Over the top.
These are under $85. I cannot believe it, guys. These are 1.5 inch pieces, so we'll show it to you. But these are just the pure crystals. It's equivalent to like having just pure tourmaline crystals.
Wow.
Okay, it is insane. These are I mean, they're the most beautiful ones we've ever had.
Thank you.
$84.
Oh, they are beautiful.
$84. This is the stone that helps you overcome procrastination. They call it the writer's block stone. And I'm telling you, so what you, and I mean, it's on both sides, by the way, first of all. And what you're looking for in AAA, which is what these are, is red and orange. Okay. So that's how you know you have the highest quality, when you can see both. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they really do shine in the light like you will not believe.
They're so beautiful.
I don't know that we've ever had this grade of just pure vanadonite crystals, and certainly like I would never expect to see it at this price. That's a showstopper.
Yeah.
You don't have to be super careful with vanadonite, but just be somewhat careful with vanadonite.
Yeah, it can like just
if you
slowly
really wanted
kind
to,
of,
like
yeah.
one of those, one you could pull that, you not pull it, but you know what I mean. Like so, just like I wouldn't
Be
mix this
gentle.
with a lot of your
Yeah.
other crystals. This should be on display because
Yeah.
it really, I would consider this a specimen piece.
Absolutely.
Nicole's like, I need to bathe in it. I've been a procrastinator. We all have our times, you know what I mean? Especially with all that planetary retrograde stuff that was happening. It was like there was no momentum, no progress. It's changing now. Everything will be direct by the new year. So I promise, change is coming. I'm happy for you guys. That was
So
incredible.
cool. So pretty.
All right.
Thank you.
Now we have 3 gold and 1 black of these skulls.
Look at how cool.
And he promises he's been very good.
Yes.
Because he has a halo.
The halos are it for me.
That they are all Lemurian quartz, you guys. The teeth are Lemurian. Actually, I think the black one is amethyst
It looks
teeth.
like
yeah.
it, yeah.
But the gold are they're Veracruz. I'm sorry.
Oh wow.
Holy
Okay.
Lord.
Well
Okay,
now.
yeah. Let's just back up the truck and talk about how cool this is.
Yeah.
Okay. All Lemurian quartz points. That is silver, by the way, the halo. And then I love the texture of him, and those are all Veracruz points for his teeth. Wow. You know who you are. You are my person if you like this. I know.
Like seriously.
So I have 3 of the gold. They're $5.99 each. These are all handmade, by the way.
They're so cool.
And I only have 1 of the black, and it's also $5.99.
Ugh.
Rad.
Like the most interesting pieces I've seen like
I
in
know.
so long. They're so cool.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The body of them, I'm not sure. I believe it's wood. This one is not, though, and I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Lexi was wondering if it was a resin of some kind when she shot it.
It could be
Yeah.
potentially. Yeah, they do articulate a little bit. Move. Isn't that cool? Yeah.
The shimmer of the black one.
They're insane. I know.
The Veracruz amethyst. Come on.
Oh, it's just a skull with Veracruz
Veracruz
amethyst teeth.
amethyst teeth. Like, oh my gosh, the coolest skull.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations!
Yeah,
I know.
congrats,
Again, just
guys.
fun to see. Even if you're getting one, holy shit!
Yeah.
You know, even if you're just like seeing them, it's
That's
like
so cute.
wow. Next level. For sure, for sure. It's cool, whatever it is. I know, right?
I know
Awesome.
it is.
Yeah, that was awesome. Congratulations!
Congrats, guys.
Now, one of the coolest things I think we've designed in jewelry this year are these earrings. I only have 20 pairs of these earrings. And if you're like me, what I would do is I would wear one and give one to your BFF. I really do. This is my favorite earring, gemstone earring, I think I've ever seen.
Wow.
They are more emeraldy green than they're coming across there, so I want to let's see if I can show you.
Can you put your hand behind it too, Sam? That should
Yes.
Oh, that might, that's
I'm
a
gonna
good
just
call.
take
Yeah.
it out
Yeah.
of the thing. I just wanted to show them.
You can just pull
These are
down on it,
ivory in sterling silver with green
If you
onyx.
just pull down on the earring, Sam. it
Oh,
should
okay.
just slide out of
Thank
it.
Oh
you.
yeah, cool.
Learning.
I just had to figure it out too, yeah.
I wouldn't have thought that actually.
Right.
So that's the back. All right.
Oh my god. So that is true to the color in person. Green onyx protects your heart and Izurine clears your energy field.
Oh.
Aren't they beautiful? Izurine is the most important. Yeah, they're saying white paper or white background might be good too.
Yeah, let's check.
These are $139 for the pair. They are 3.5 inches long. Izurine comes from Malawi in Africa, and the green onyx comes from Brazil. Isn't this incredible?
So stunning.
So Izurine literally keeps, it just creates an auric boundary around you. So I love the fact that this is around your third eye and your throat and your crown chakra. I just think
The
having them in
two
earrings
together.
is brilliant.
Yeah, me too.
So, like I said.
Super
And
cool.
they're long. They're 3.5 inches from the top of the lever back to the. See that?
Yeah. My hair is like
Yeah,
totally
let me-
disguising
yeah.
it.
that cool? It's beautiful.
Friendship earrings.
It's elegant, but it's also like doing energetic work for you.
Yes.
And a lot of you ask for earrings, and we don't have them very often, so I was like, this is the coolest earring.
This really is the coolest earring.
And I'll tell you, it looks like an emerald. It's not, but I swear to you, it looks like an emerald.
It looks exactly like emerald.
Yeah, no, I mean, up close, you'll be
Beauty.
like, whoa. But you're not paying an emerald price. It's green onyx. But it really, people will probably think that's an emerald earring.
Amazing. So unique.
And then you can be like, are you trying to mess with my energy? Not for long.
I have azurine.
It's like a commercial.
It is.
I have azurine.
Fun fact about azurine. Robin, do you remember when you used to give gemstone quizzes back in the day?
Rock talks.
Rock talks. I won the study question for azurine, and you gave me a really juicy piece of the azurine, and I got it wire wrapped. I still have it.
That's rad.
Fun facts.
Yeah. No, Robin is our resident geologist, I always say, and she used to lead these fun little like educational.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
really
super
cool.
fun. Should bring those back.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
You're the third person to say that to me this week.
Really? It's a sign.
This week?
It's a sign.
Synchronicity.
Yeah.
Robin's to-do list is kind of long, but
I know.
You'd be like,
I
oh,
know.
I'm like,
Whenever you might have some free time.
I would feel so guilty asking you to do anything else. Robin, we were joking today, like, how many steps do you get in, actually? Okay, so I do want to, before we get to our last item of this evening, let you know that we have an enter to win today on sagegoddess.com. And I'm going to let Sam show you. I don't know if you saw this. It is, I think it's one of the coolest enter to wins I've ever done for you. When there are fully terminated quartz points inside of quartz, that's called manifestation. They're very rare. I mean, rare. Yeah. And there's a lot of them in there. Inner child is when it's growing inside, but it's attached to the outside. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. These are little double terms floating in quartz. And it's one of the most powerful amulets for manifestation. It's surrounded by white topaz in pave, so it's like a really beautiful setting too. So if you shop at sagegoddess.com today before midnight, and then you go to our Facebook page, I showed it live. You'll find it if you scroll down. You have to comment on that post. There's no minimum purchase. Your gem show purchases, unfortunately, don't count and just because of the way our system is.
Here are some things they could get.
But there's actually I'm gonna show you this ring, and I'm gonna recommend that you get it because let me give it to Sam because it's already adjusted. Yeah.
For the day.
Well, and you can check out you can check out the site too because there's a lot of things. There's no minimum purchase. Can you believe that ring is under $40? It's sterling silver with orange garnet and black zircon.
It's so cool.
And it's adjustable. We're calling it Persephone's engagement ring.
We love it.
That is sterling silver with spessartine garnet and black zircon. Under $40 at sagegoddess.com.
So pretty.
So your code is GEM.
Just get the ring. I mean, so
yeah,
great.
we have gloves. We have. I mean, come on.
We have the adorable ring box.
I love these. Again, this is like just for Trader Joe's, you know?
You know, just going out casually.
I'm here just to pick up my my mints.
My mints.
Anyway, enjoy. And make sure you
cute.
comment on the post.
Yes.
That's how you enter to win.
Amazing.
So, our last item for the evening is a giveaway. We always end with a bang. We want to say thank you for coming, by the way. Yes. And if you shop tonight, you're going to get an invoice tomorrow. You have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and then we will ship your beautiful item or items to you. Your goodies. And if you are my student in Living Magic, I'm teaching you about epigenetics and lineage healing tomorrow. It is a big deal class. So make sure you're joining us. That'll be at 3 p.m. And then on Friday, eclipse season begins. So make sure you're joining us too. Your moon worksheets are available for download at sagegoddess.com as a free gift. And I'll be live on YouTube at 5 p.m.
I really love those worksheets. worksheets that we do. They're so cute and helpful.
They're fun to look back on.
They really
what I
are,
mean? Like
yeah.
later and see like, well, what was I thinking at that
I love it.
moon?
Yeah.
Get ready for eclipse season, kids.
Yes.
Secrets revealed. Okay, now it's really true. That's what eclipses do. But it's always for your highest good.
PSA. Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a rad giveaway.
Yeah. So cool.
This is black tourmaline in quartz, and it is stunning. Again, we talked about black tourmaline tonight, right? How it's the most protective stone on the planet, and then quartz just blows everything up, makes it bigger. This is in sterling silver, and you can't buy it because it's a giveaway. It literally looks like a window of protection. It's like a shield. I know. I think we've done, I want to give kudos to Team SG. I think we've done amazing giveaways and raffle prizes tonight. And this is a giveaway, so even if you didn't shop, you can enter to win it. I'm going to give you a minute to say yes to it.
Yes.
And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and go pre-order Crystalpedia.
Yes.
Which is our brand new book. It's launching December 5th. Over 180 stones and some really juicy information in the introduction and conclusion. You can find it wherever you buy books or sagegoddess.com/Crystalpedia. It's an amazing book. When I self-promote, it's like, no, you literally need this book. It is like the only gemstone book you ever need to buy. It's all
really
in
is.
there.
Yes.
And it's beautiful. I'm proud of it.
I am so proud of you. I'm
it.
so proud of
she
you.
and Lexi photographed it.
It's a
And
work
it's
of art.
gorgeous.
It is.
Okay, let me see where this is going. Just tuning into your energy, y'all. Okay. Marielle, or is it Marielle? I would love this. May it bring me protection in this time of uncertainty and change.
Sweetheart.
May it be so.
Yes, yes, yes.
May it be so.
Gorgeous.
May it bring you protection in this time of uncertainty and change. Amen. I hope so it is.
Yes.
And thanks, you guys. Thanks for a fun time,
so
and
much
thank you for being
fun.
here. Like I said, we really appreciate you. I want to say big shout out and thanks to Team SG as always, but especially tonight because we had some team members on vacation, and you guys did a fantastic job.
Yes.
Thank you to Robin and Jared behind the scenes. Thank you to our incredible group who designs our products, jewelry. And thank you to you.
Thank you for having me.
It's always wonderful to have you here.
Thank you.
I really... Sam has taken over for Alexis,
Yes.
who was with us for such a long time. And, I talk to Alexis all the time. I just texted her the other day. So it's like good terms, but she's moving on to new opportunities. And so I think Sam has done an incredible job of stepping in. You really have.
Thank you.
With your wisdom and your beauty.
Appreciate
and your,
it.
and her magic too. She's a practitioner, so it's really cool to have you here.
Thank you all for having me.
We love you.
Love you guys.